Yo, people, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. And we are here for a Mandem Talk special. You know what I'm saying? We're here today to celebrate Leny Yoro. Yeah? Future generational centre. Real Madrid, who? Does anybody know who Real Madrid are? Oh, silence. Because we don't know. Right now, Man United player. We just got the here we go. Just before we went live. Here we go. Deal in place after first part of medical completed. More tests to follow. 5-year deal. All documents set to deal worth 50 million euros. 50 million euros. What is that, guys? Around what? 43 million? Nah. Don't play with me!
More like 42. More like 42. More like
42. Thanks, man. Listen, Mandem. You know today, Tyrone, you had your shades on when Tana got signed. Why is your shades not on, Tyrone?
Can't find them. Can't find them.
You can't find your shades now? Damn, man.
Sorry, man. You could use your aunties like Leon, bro. Do you know what I mean?
All I'm gonna say, yeah. All I'm gonna say, yeah. And I know Rance will know this one. I know Neji will know this one. I know Leon will know this one. Yeah. Foxy Brown. Yoro.
Oh my god.
Yoro.
Big track, big track.
Yeah, man.
Wait, you know what? That needs to be the rhythm, you know, for Yoro.
Yo, you think the man would ever come up with that rhythm? Come on, man. Do you know what I mean? You're not
Yo.
with that.
Nah, Mandem. It's good to see you, Mandem. I can't lie. Mandem talk, lit. Rance, Leon, Rhino, Nuruddin. Even today, I will make sure we get a smile on Nuruddin's face today. Tyrone and my brother Neji. You get me? Faz is on his way. Flawless is on his way. We got a whole Mandem. Listen, we might even have a special guest on this sofa today. You know what I mean? On this chair. You know the ones there? To let you know. So, guys, make sure you tune in. Make sure you like the video. 1.7K here. Like the damn video. Tyrone, I'm going to start off with you, man, because we always cuss you out when it's 10 hard. So I'm gonna let you have this one first. You get me? Let you have your shine first. Bro. What are you telling me? Talk to me,
You know
Tyrone.
what? Yeah, I'm happy. First of all, the Mandem are united. We're together on this one. No
Together.
one's unhappy. Everyone's happy. The chat's happy. The vibes are good. Ineos are doing what they needed to do. This is not a move that I saw Man United making 2-3 years ago. We would have paid 75, 80 million. We would have done dumbness. We would have moved stupid. But this time, we're getting the moves right. Leny Yoro, 18 years of age, a prospect that I think can go to the very top. And we've got him at Manchester United. And whether people say, yeah, he might go to Real Madrid in the future, that's the future. We're talking now. We've got him now, right now, Saeed. You get me? And I'm really happy about this. I just feel like he's a centre-back that, like, I'm not going to say I've watched loads, but I've watched him, yeah? And I feel like when you follow football and watch football, you can make a quick assumption if a player is good or not, yeah? And I can tell you this player is good. I like the way he intercepts the balls, a lot of through balls, the way he intercepts them. He reads the game. He's calm on the ball, he's composed, and that's perfect alongside Lisandro Martinez. How many times last year did Osman come on here and say Martinez can play at the back, but if Martinez is not there, who else is playing from the back? Who else is comfortable on the ball like that? Who can build out from the back? Him and Martinez now gives us two options to build out from the back. I love his youthfulness, and do you know what I love as well? That people will forget. He had the choice here to say, look, I'll hold out for a year and I'll go Real Madrid on a free, or I'll go to Manchester United. He's chosen to come to Manchester United. Yeah, people could say, you know, we've given the money, they've accepted it. Yeah, one man can accept. Doesn't mean another man's going to go. He's chosen to say, I want to come to Manchester United as part of my next project. And I love it because I've not seen this guy come in August and I'm expecting him to be William Saliba straight away. I know that this guy's going to get better with age. He's going to mature. He's going to grow in the Premier League. And we're going to see the best of him in a few years. I know he's not going to be here right now and come in and be the best centre-back in the league. But I feel like rival fans think that's how we're going on. We're not. It's because we know the potential of this player. And I'm just proper happy, man. You know, 45 million probably around with the Euro the way it is now in the market with add-ons. And the add-ons are only if, you know, we're successful, basically. So, again, Ineos have done the smart signing. It's not like we're just throwing add-ons out there for the sake of it. If Man United are successful, then we'll pay them add-ons. So this is a proper signing. This is clear intentions that Man United are heading in the right direction, potentially. Other youngsters, other potential signers are going to look at this and think, yeah, do you know what? This is the type of place they want to come. We've got Joshua Zerski, who I think Arsenal should have gone for, didn't, you know, can link up the play, you know, hold it up, bring others into play, got good feet, a bit like Martial, how they could just do stuff out of nothing. And then we've got centre-back in Leny Yoro. Bring me my DM, bring me my left-back, and damn, what a beautiful window this could be. This is a proper signing, man. Real talk.
The fact that we got Nuruddin got his shades on, I mean.
Yo, the half
Yeah,
on.
man.
The half on.
They're on. Just put them on,
No,
Nuruddin.
man, don't do this half
Put
stuff,
them on,
bro.
Nuruddin.
Half on. I'm only holding that because Everton hold tight. Everton.
Chat to Everton.
I do this. This kid costs 42. He's 18 years old. 42 million. And people in the chat are like telling me, oh, it's half what the lit was about 43 as well, million euros. So anybody, and the add-ons are mad, like United winning Champions Leagues, multiple titles. So at the end of the day, those add-ons will have to wait. But 42 million for the kid that is sought after, that's got incredible potential. But the reason why my shades are half on is because we got to have a plan for him, and it has to be a developmental thing for him. But he's coming to start. He's not going to go and sit whole bench and watch Maguire and Lindelof and these man. He's coming to start.
Man. On them, man. Lindelof and them, man, can see you later, mate. You know the ones there, bro. Like,
When they say
these shades are for Everton. Everton,
when
he's not. You know what? He's got more ceiling than Braithwaite.
facts.
Then everybody wanted this kid. Everybody. Liverpool, Real Madrid. You know what I mean? Even Arsenal was sniffing around him. When everybody had Real Madrid, everybody was like, okay, we leave it alone.
PSG.
Everybody was like, was put off by Real Madrid tagline because it was supposed to be guaranteed. Real Madrid is in the bank for Real Madrid. That's how they've been. And Real Madrid have been telling some young players to just see out their contract and go and get a massive signing on fee. But he's like, nah, I've got to respect the club that brought me up, the club that gave me my chance. I want them to get money. And this club really wants me because they're paying this money when I got 1 year left on my contract. So at the end of the day, he wanted to come. So I'm not asked about what he does in the future. But Everton fans and Everton Football Club hold tight
Yes.
Hold that.
about rumors about they're like, wow, United are paying all this money for. Are you kidding me? This kid is playing since he was 16 in one of the top leagues in Europe. Shut your mouth. The shades are for Everton.
100%, bro. A man's only on what? Just over 100 grand a week, blood. Do you know what I mean? That Tosin youth's on like 140 at Chelsea. You know, like that.
Fucking
So,
hell.
bro, bruv, it's good business.
Fucking
Blood.
hell,
It's
mate.
good business. I'll be real. Them man gonna say, yeah, they got him for free. Blood, he's Tosin. Who gives a fuck, blood? This is Leny Yoro, rude boy. Man, I have to keep it 100, innit? Bro, it's a beautiful day, innit? It's a beautiful day, bro. Listen, bruv, the ops are, bro, they're crying.
Tell him, Rant.
Bruv, let's keep
For
it,
sure.
bro. Listen, man, I forget the lighters up, bro. I'm telling you, pussies, bro. This is what I'm saying, bro. Listen, this is what we're on, bro.
Put the lighters to the shit.
Fire for you, man, blood. I'm telling
I
you,
got the lighters.
brother, I want this fire for you, pussios, blood.
Man says
Bro,
Sting 2022, bro.
listen,
Man.
rude boy. What man have to understand is, bro, last season, these man were, bro, they were feasting on our tears, bro. And now these men are trying to rain on our parade. Oh, well, you overpaid and all that, bro. Don't watch man's pocket, blood. Don't watch man's pocket. Because
Facts.
everyone was convinced we weren't going to do nothing because we had no money. Do you know what I'm saying? So don't watch man's pocket, bro. Don't watch
Well,
our
what is 42? How's 42 overpaid? 60
Bro.
million is overpaid.
Bro,
38 million is
42
overpaid.
million, yeah,
Facts.
paid over 5 years is baby
Mad.
food.
That's
blood.
baby food, yeah. That's nothing.
That's not
No,
even
it's
a
like,
10
you know what's
million
crazy as
a year.
well, yeah? See these rival fans, they're vexed because Sleeping Giant is waking up, bro.
Thank you.
They're
Man
vexed.
are waking up
because
hungry and we're eating your food.
100%, bro. They know 100% that arrogant Man United will soon be back. They can't chat to us. We're moving like a proper club again. Like, and this is only after 5 months, 6 months to my man taking over. So let this manifest, bro. Do you know what I mean? We're seasoned chicken right now, bro. Do you know what I mean? I'm dashing everything, ground black pepper, turmeric. Do you know what I mean? The whole thing. I'm there, bro. And I'm gonna put it in the fridge. It's gonna stay there for 48 bomber hole hours, bro. And when we take it out, bro, it hasn't even hit the frying pan yet. Hasn't even hit the frying pan. But you're gonna smell what's good, bro. And they're smelling shit right now, and they're vexed. They're pissed that they couldn't do these type of deals. That Man United have been so shit. We've been in the mud for so long that we're pulling out blinders like this. They know we're a big club now, bro. They know we're a big club. They've been laughing. First they laugh, then they hate, bro. I'd rather them hate us, bro, than laugh at us. So yeah, bring on the hate, man. Trust me, bring on the hate, man. We're ready, man.
So what you
You know,
saying,
so I'm not
DG, that
messing
they're eating
around.
the dry pasta? They're on the dead pasta thing. Little pasta.
Bro,
with the
they're on some college university food, man. Do you know what I mean? I'm not putting fucking water
Oh,
and
these
pot
things.
noodles and ketchup, bro.
Man. Cauliflower, mate. You know
That's
what
a salt
I'm
and
saying,
pepper.
Trust me.
You know what it is? It's a statement signing deciding. Like you can look at it from different ways, but Ineos said we're getting our first man. They said Xerxes, we're getting our first man. Leny Yoro, we're getting our first man. They're going to get their first man. Vivel, that signing there. Ashworth,
Yeah.
these men are not playing around, you know. They
got
said,
them, man.
Joe, we're getting people who are specialists, not John Myrtle just flying around to Spain to have a holiday and a paella. Do you know what I mean, bro? Like, we're not doing that, bro. Man just went to have a paella and that, you know. Like, bro,
Trust me, bro.
I'm going with this man. Listen, get out the door. You know, they haven't even kept the man in that we're here for the past regime because they said, we don't need no bad energy. We don't need no failures. These guys were failures, man.
Facts.
No track record, but give it a job. Jobs for the boys. You know what I mean, bro? They don't need all of that shit. They said we want specialists, we want people in. It might be short term, but you know what? We're here to do business now.
You know what? Yeah, from time we got that Omar brother from City, just like that, we should have taken them serious from then. Of course, we a lot of us had, as we say, PTSD. A lot of us had skeptics because we've been struggling. But from time they've pulled out that type of signing, that was the first nail to go, Raw, you're not pissing around, but let me see more like it. And they've just maintained that level, if not got better. And then they're now getting the players, and they're not, like Rand said, doing good business, you know. Not just no stupid money, good business, proper footballing business, meaning that let's say if this was happening 5-6 years ago, we would have had a lot more money in our budget to probably go and get Delict on the same day. Sadly, we've got to wait now for the signings to go out. But if this was 6 years ago, 7 years ago, and we're moving like this, whatever manager's coming in, even if one of these players don't work out, we've still got time in the window to go and find another profile, and we'll have enough money because we're using the money correctly. We're not overspending. This is the positive of any manager having a structure behind them, bro. Because if you struggle, at least there's a backup plan. There's a contingency plan there, ready for you to go. Okay, I'm struggling with XYZ player. Just the same way flipping Pep didn't like Joe Hart, goes and gets Bravo. Bravo didn't work out. They go and get Edison. They keep it moving. Do you know what I mean? Like when Nathan Ake signed, no one saw him on the pitch for time. He was like, raw. Ollie wanted him. Ake went, but it wasn't an issue because he could build into the team until now. He's a baller because they had strength and depth. We're now doing that. We're trying to get in players with strength and depth in every single aspect, man. For me, listen, we should be expecting a level of consistency in terms of being difficult to beat next season because we have profiles, or we're getting profiles that are good enough to be able to maintain a 36-game season, man, or 38-game season, sorry. To me, that should be the bare minimum now, to have consistency and be difficult to beat at home, 100%.
Yeah, you know what, Nedu as well. Allow it in the chat, man. Nedu's moving mad. Just chill out, man.
Nedu's never happy. He's never happy.
Just relax, man. I don't know who you want to come in and that, but allow it, man.
Yeah, man. But you know what it is, yeah? I feel like Ineos have shit the bed of this one. In my opinion, he's not ready for a step up like United, but fair play. I will support it from now. That's all it is, man. You know what I mean? This you ain't getting a player that's ready to be like, bro, we're getting a guy who's on the up, who now Ineos need to make a statement to be like, yo, this brother is coming to Man United, not Real Madrid. We don't need to be spectators anymore. Them man are saying we're coming with that energy that we're the big boys. And people forget the name, you know, Man United. Like, yeah, we're shit and we're nowhere near where we're to be. But you know what? Don't put the standards of Man United to this level, bro. Nah, man. We're Man United, bro. We're a global club. Like, when he's got that phone in and he says Real Madrid or Man United, it's still like, we're still there, you know?
And don't get twisted as well, Saeed, yeah? Another thing, bro. Football players obviously chat in the background, bro. They know the movements that Man United are making now. They know that the club is moving in a serious manner, so they can now take Man United serious again. Let's just be honest, because the amount of players that have turned up to United, and Messi, see that I got no reason to laugh, bro. That's on me, bro. I'm holding that one. But yeah, listen, the amount of players that have turned down United just because Wood was chatting a bag of crap in there, or do you know what I mean? Like all of this. Now it's like they're witnessing that. Yeah, we've gone and got Omar. Yeah, we've gone and got Van Nistelrooy in them, man. Do you know what I mean? Like we're now in a situation. Wilcox, the rest of them. We're now in a situation where players have to look at us as a proper club now, going raw. They're actually trying to move in a direction that is suitable for what Man United is standing for. I can be a part of that.
The marker, blood, and that's why I said about this Euro thing, even the Barada thing. Barada brought in Vivel because he said that he worked with Man on certain deals and he liked the way he moved. Do you know what I mean? It shows that we've got people that know what they're doing. Even when you look at the Sancho situation, if you're Jadon now, bro, like you don't want to leave.
No.
Because before you wanted to leave, but now you're seeing, hold on, Man United are moving the right way. Jason's here
Mandem,
now. That's my guy. You get me? Even the way they dealt with the Sancho thing, there weren't no leaks saying, Sancho's got a meeting with the manager. You just saw him on the training ground and manager came out and said, yo, the thing's squashed. He's a good player. You get me? Everything's been dealt with under wraps quickly. Yoro agreed to join the club yesterday, was on the plane this morning, medical done. That's how we're moving now.
Done.
Less than 24 hours after telling us he's joining Man United, it's done.
You know what as well, yeah? I'm glad that the agents can't come and chief us now, you know, because I know for a fact that they're shitting it. Because 100% now they thought they could come, bring players, overcharge us, get mad fees and mad wages, and they just know, do you know what? It's not going to be easy no more. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's what we need. And everything lines up. People thought I was mad when I said I can see another striker coming in. Yeah, I can see another striker and another centre-back coming in because of the way the deals are structured. Do you know what I'm saying? We haven't outlaid that much money up front.
We haven't outlaid it hardly any money, but
I can see Tony.
I started, man started looking at the squad. We need another midfielder though, as well as a guard.
I think two, you know.
We need
left back, two midfielders, man.
And if we do get two centre backs, is an if because we don't need them, but it's one of them ones where it would be good to get two centre backs. We need two midfielders.
Yeah.
We actually need it, like because Saeed, man done the lineup builder, blood. If you want to share that, and then bro, if you look at man's squad, if we get 30, at left back,
Zoom in a little bit.
Oh yeah, one second.
Yeah,
one
yeah.
second. If we get 30 at left back, yeah, he can also play right back. And
Okay.
Yoro can play right back as well. So we don't need to buy a cover. We don't need to buy a Bissaka replacement
There
because
you go.
we've got Yoro that can play right back, and we got 30 that can play right back. So we don't really need to buy a backup right back. If we get the lit as well, then we got Martinez, the lit, we got Yoro, and yeah, bro, and we've got Harry Maguire, bro. So we're good.
Yep.
We got Mason Mount and Kobe Mino. We got Bruno and Ericsson. Agarty's by himself, blood. Because if we sell Scott McTominay and we don't keep Cass, then we're still a midfielder light, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Facts.
You get me?
Don't
So
forget Collier. This is a breakout season.
it can be his breakout season, but the point is, like, profile-wise, Collier is ball playing. He doesn't have
Like
the same kind of
competitive.
profile as Agarty. We need another ball winner, probably. And then in attacking areas, we're fucking later, bro. We got Sancho, Ahmad on the right. You still got Anthony, that's not there. We got Garnacho, Rashford as well. And then we got Xerxes, Hoyland, bro. Like, we're nice, blood. I can't lie. Like, we're nice, bro.
Nice.
Like, obviously, if we get Tony, amazing. Do you know what I'm saying? But really, we just need another midfielder. Do you know what I'm saying? And we're nice, blood. Because, yeah, 30 can play both sides of right back, left back. Yoro can play right back. And Luke Shaw can play left centre back if we need him to, blood. Like, we're good. I'll be real. Like, it's not a bad fucking position to be in, brother. I'll be real.
And that's the thing. You know, when you start a rebuild, yeah, people go, oh, yeah, what you might think you're going to challenge now and stuff. That's not the point of the first season, guys. The first season is about, number one, competition, because way too many players was comfortable last season. Like, knowing they can play rubbish and not have the spot taken. And the other thing as well is, yeah, it creates that hunger within the squad to actually go and get that top 4, get that top 3, which is manageable. So if you turn around and you said after the end of last season, we can be top 4 or 3, we can have competition, and we can look at the end of this season coming up and really slot them people in to go to the next level. Come on, man. We all would have taken that. Do you know what I mean? So it's smart.
It's smart, man. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you're getting a guy who's on the up now. And now the roles reverse now. Do you know what I mean? Before it's like, oh, but we're getting Casemiro who's past his best. Bro, now we're getting a youngster and he's on the up. Now man are complaining. Like, I don't get it, man. So you're getting a guy on the up and he's bro. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Listen, Simmer Frame FC, innit? United fans are concussed, innit? Some of them.
Yep.
They love a Simmer Frame, innit? Listen, give me a young player that's on the up, that's got a potential. And the people are like, oh, it's going to take him time. Yeah, it might make mistakes, but that's how you learn. Centre half, you learn through experience. And I'm not going to lie to you, the physicality of it, and that's what I looked at. The man's 18, is henched already. The man's strong already.
He's strong. Yeah, he's been playing big man football for a couple of seasons now.
Yeah, he's not weak, and he's going to learn, and he's going to adapt. And that's my plan. My plan is, how do Ineos and the football structure, what are they doing in the background? Despite what we see about that things are just handled behind the scenes. But I'll give them credit, Ineos, for that. They went for a young player.
Yeah.
They went for a young player. The next big thing, and to be fair to him, Jim the Rat, he did say that. He said, I don't want Mbappe. I want the next Mbappe. I want the next big thing. And that's a plan. So with his signing, that's what they're looking at. With Xerxes as well, if you look at them both, the potential, the ceiling for them to improve. Because Man United are not going to win the league next season or the season after. We know that already.
Yeah.
We know that. So it's these type of players that can come on a journey with us and that I've got, more in a tank. I don't want to see washed up, you know what I mean? I don't want to see Simmer Frame FC. I don't want to see, Holding 6 FC, man. I love my elders.
Schweinsteiger, them days are done.
Listen, I love my elders, but I don't want them rolling out for Man United, man. I love my elders. I got respect for the elders. But I don't want you rolling out for Man United. And that's what we've been in the last 12 years.
Yeah.
How many men have just come to get the last payday?
But the thing is, though, with the Casemiro situation, yeah, when the Glazers bought him, I think everyone wanted De Jong. When it was presented, do you want Casemiro? My head, like, bro, I was not refusing Casemiro at that time. Did I know it would happen and he would get washed and whatever? That's not due to me. But at that time, they went from De Jong to Casemiro. That was never right. But that was because they didn't have a structure. These men are not going to do that. They're not going to go from this to a different player. They've got their profile and they're ready to do that. That's the difference between Ineos and the Glazers. They have a profile and they're willing to go for it.
I never questioned Casemiro as the player, and I think Eric Ten Hag's tactics have made him look more.
Yeah, I believe
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I believe that as well.
Right? But what I question is the 5 years, the 70 million we spent on him, and the amount of wages we were paying him. I was like, yo, if anything was to go wrong, because that, I said to you there and then after we signed him a couple of days, I said, his grandchildren are not even born yet, but they're dancing in a Copacabana beach, bro. They're dancing because nobody was giving him in world football. Nobody was giving him that. And that's the madness about. And I hope that now, no panic no more. I hope because of the football structure. So what if we go without a season or two? We have to wait till January, wait for next summer. Don't panic, because when you panic by, now you've got a player, that amount of wages, 5 year left of contract, and then the manager's misusing him. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So it'll be interesting to see what happens if he stays or if he goes or what. But younger players, for me, I'm always, and I think a lot of Manchester United history is built on younger players and players coming together. And you look at the age group now. Rance can bring the thing up. Look at the age group. A lot of the players that we have in and around the squad, the age group is closer to each other. That means if they get the right coaching, at the back in the back of the house, if everything's solid, they've got good grounding, that they could actually go and win together. You know what I mean? Kobe's 19, Yoro now 18. Do you know what I mean?
I'm at 21. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm at 21. Garnacho, Rasmus. You know what I mean? Zelensky. These are really, and they're not even that like Rashford and that are old. It's not like Sancho and that granddads. They're not old at all.
Yeah, Sancho's 24 now.
Yeah. So you've got like in and around mid to low 20s players in that squad, and that to me is a vision of what Manchester United could be.
Yeah, 100%.
At the end of the day, I'm happy because now I don't have to hear about Everton and dragging out stuff like that. So I'm here to acknowledge there is a change. All the bankers would have waited, who dragged it all out and bought Braithwaite for 70 or 80 million or whatever. They would have done that. We moved. You didn't want, even though we do need a left side of the centre back, we got centre back at the back. And to me, when you let Varane go, you need to get something. And the crazy thing about Varane is that Real Madrid beat us last time. Real Madrid and Zidane beat us to him, but this time they've not beat us to Leny Yoro. And that to me, it's not just a
psychological shift, man.
Yeah, he said he spoke to Fergie, Varane.
Yep.
He did, he had to chat to them. Everything was sorted. They went to the house, did all that. Zidane rang him and said, forget Man United, Real Madrid, won't you? And that's the zero. Zidane is his zero. Do you think any French players say no to Zidane at that time? Yeah. And that's what they did. But what I'm saying to you is symbolic for me. I hope the symbolism is not, because sometimes that the Varane we lost, this day we didn't. And yesterday, at times, I'm not gonna lie to you, at times, I was like, yo, this is what Real Madrid do. And I was thinking, is this Lille using Manchester United to get Real Madrid to pay the money? And it looked like, actually, the club...
No, but you know what's crazy, yeah? You see what we done to Real Madrid? This is what Real Madrid done to Barcelona for Vini. This is what they done to Barcelona for, what's his name? The Turkish kid as well, Arda. Exact same thing happened, bro. Barcelona had an agreement in place for these, man, and Real Madrid came in, and offered more money and took them, both of them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And I think they done the same thing for Rodrigo as well, bro. They've been doing that for Barca. Yeah. So, do you know what I mean? The fact that we little man them, and them man are saying to us, you offered more money. That's what Real Madrid been doing.
Bro, they've been doing that, bro. But the thing is, like I said, man, hated adored, never ignored, man. That's what I'm saying. Do you know what I mean,
you're never gonna get rivals that are gonna like appreciate the signing. Sometimes you gotta sit back and just say, do you know what?
You know why though, Tyro?
Made a good signing. That's just
we've been shit. We've been run properly. We haven't been run properly, and now that they can see us run properly, man, are now
they wanted us. They wanted us to spend 80 million on Braithwaite. That's what the rivals wanted. They wanted to say they spent 80 million on it. They paid another Maguire fee. But no, we've actually moved correctly on this one. And when you think about it, what the euros they spent on Euro, we've got Zersky in as well. This is not just money that we're just, by the way, paying in full. we're paying these spread over like 3 to 5 years. It's not even just like we're saying, right, here you go, here's 42 million, or here's 60 million euros. We're spreading it out, which is being smart. We're letting players go. We've let players go already on big wages. We've got Bissaka, who looks like he's on his way at the moment to West Ham. You got Scott Mctominay at the end of the day looking like he's going to Fulham or like a Fenerbahce or somewhere, right? We're going to get 20 million for him. The players that have already left the club. At the end of the day, the money we're spending now on these transfers, we're also going to make part of that back. So really, when you look at it, the business moves we're making are very smart, because I'm looking at the players that are coming in. Zersky, for me, is a starter for me at this football club. People might rate Rasmus Højlund, and I respect that, but for me, Zersky's better. I like Zersky's link-up play, like I said to you already, his feet, his intelligence, he's got the potential in the ceiling, like Nuruddin said. And then you've got Leny Yoro. He's not coming here to be on the bench. He's looking at this World Cup squad in 2026, and he's like, I want to be on that plane, whether it's Saliba, Upamecano, Konate, Leny Yoro. Yoro's looking at that thinking, do you know what? Other than Saliba, I'm probably better than Konate and Upamecano in 2 years' time if I can physically develop, stay fit, and show my IQ. And I'm not trying to gun Liverpool fans here because they're going to jump on the Konate hype if they're watching, but
they wanted Euro, blood. They can hold smoke.
Yeah, they wanted Euro. Exactly, Rance. Yeah, you're right. You're right. And I think if Euro develops like he should do in 2 to 4 years' time, like he's going to be in that French squad. And I'm proper excited about this year, because I'm just looking at it now. It's like when you look at centre back partnerships for me, you obviously look at, you look at Ferdinand and Vidic. It's the perfect example as Man United fans, right? We look at Ferdinand and Vidic. Some people are young enough not to remember. We could all remember him. Vidic was that guy, would always go for the first ball, win the aerial duels. And Ferdinand was there, just the smart, intelligent guy to mop up and do what Van Dijk done. Never slide in, never dive in, just be composed. I look at Yoro and Martinez now, and it's like, okay, Varane and Martinez, they won us the FA Cup, for example, this year. But when they've played together and been fully fit over the last 2 years, they have been good together. I look at Yoro as having the similar traits to what Varane done, which is recovery pace, being calm on the ball, being composed, not diving in and being too reckless high up the pitch, intercepting and giving the ball. Now, for me, Martinez is now going to be able to say, right, I'm going to attack the balls. I'm going to be the aggressor. And then now I'm going to be more calm, thinking, okay, it's not Maguire running back with a striker. It's going to be Leny Yoro. And then we can build from the back again. Yes, Leny Yoro, he does dive in a little bit in and around the box. He's got long legs, but he wins the ball a lot of the time. In the Prem, I'm a bit worried that with the pace of the Prem, like the Jared Bowens and little things like that, will he get caught out a couple of times? Cool. If he does, he will learn from it. I'm all for centre-backs making little mistakes at 18 years of age, but learning from them. But I look at the partnership, and for me, Martinez and Yoro suits perfectly. One's an aggressor, one is the calm, sweep up, play out from the back kind of vibes. And I think you need to find partnerships. And at the end of the day, you can't have two men that are too aggressive going in and diving for the ball. You need that partnership. And for me,
Tyrone,
Yoro and Martinez has serious potential.
Yeah, Tyrone, do you know what? You're right, 100%. When I was watching some of his footage, I was thinking, he dives in a bit much. But, because he's so young and his attributes, his pace, he's quite good at positionally as well and reading the game
he is
as well.
Positionally, he is.
I feel like he will develop, and he's got the potential to develop into making them smarter decisions. And I don't mind because, you'd rather take a risk on a youngster than get someone that's set in their ways. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like they say, like I think Rance, you said it one time, innit? When ballers
this is the risk we're taking.
Yeah, I was gonna say when ballers get to when ballers get to you can mold them a little bit at that age, innit? When they're like mid-20s and stuff, they're quite set. Like it's like
stuck
a fighter.
In their ways.
When a fighter changes coach at like 30 years old, you're not gonna change that much.
That Upamecano, he's always gonna be a bozo, innit? You feel me?
But
now, real talk though. Yeah,
it is. Yeah. And obviously, it may be in Liga, and he's maybe he's that casual that he thinks, he's better than everyone. So he's kind of like, I'm just gonna do my thing in Liga. But obviously, Premier League, it will humble you, and you have to adjust your game. But at 18, I'm not worried about that. I'm just worried
that's what I'm saying. It's like the potential and the amount of good performances I think we're going to see will outweigh the odd mistakes. Like, look, this is a perfect example I'm going to throw out there. I said in my group chat earlier with the Mandem, I said, if we play say Everton away from home, and I'm going to use Everton as the example, and Calvert-Lewin bangs in a header from a corner, and he outjumps Yoro, cool, that can happen. Calvert-Lewin can outjump many defenders in this league. But what other people are going to do is saying, look at Yoro, he got outjumped, Calvert-Lewin dunked on him. You're going to see all that rubbish. I don't care about that, because every defender can get beaten in the air.
But they done the same thing with Martinez. Remember when we lost that?
Remember Ivan Toney?
Bro, we lost to Brentford, and these men were trying to make
Yeah,
out that
Ivan
Lissandro
Toney,
was
this
dominated
and
and all
that.
these things. Bro, who cares about
Exactly,
all
bro.
that, bro?
That's
Who
what I'm
cares
saying.
about all
But I don't care about all that because at the end of the day, what Leny Yoro is going to provide me is in 10 games, he's probably going to give me 8 good to very good games and 2 games where I'm like, do you know what? He got a bit tested today, but he's going to develop and grow from that. And I am cool with that because when you're spending
Experience,
money
man.
on a person that's got that potential, is going to play for France potentially, or well, I think he will, and he's chosen to be at Man United at 18 years of age, I'm cool with it. I'm good. I'm eating my curry goat rice. I've got my coleslaw on the side and I've got my KA pineapple. I'm nice. I really like this move, man. And to be honest, this is what I was going to throw it back to you guys and throw it to the comments as well. As much as people might say we're gassing it and so forth, at the end of the day, and this is what I said to my boys about Zersky as well. You look at Zersky, yeah, and his profile at 23 and the money we spent. Would I take Zersky over a lot of other strikers at that age? I said yes. Even if he said Sesko or Zersky, I'm picking Zersky.
Yeah,
if he said to me, pick another defender under 21 that I'd pick over Leny Yoro, can you guys name me many that you'd pick? You guys ain't picking many. Exactly.
No, bro.
So this is what I'm saying. So when rivals and other people speak, give me some names that you're picking at under 21, you're picking at centre back over Leny Yoro.
Yeah, bro. When it comes to their age and their profile, we're getting the best of what's out there, bro. And that man have to respect the club for that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like when you compare them to their age mates, we're getting the best of what's out there, bro. And if a man are gonna say we're gassing it, bro, so what if we are, bro? So what if we are? You've got nothing to gas. That's why you're hating.
Hey,
you got nothing to gas, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, yeah, we ain't spent no money, bro. Like that's what man need to keep highlighting because Bissaka looks like he's on his way to West Ham. Do you know what I'm saying? It looks like Mctominay is on his way out as well. Yeah. Mason's fee has gone through the Marseille, 27 million euros. Donny van der Beek's gone and Kambuala's gone already. That's 5 men potentially that are going to be on the way out, and we've only brought in 2 players. So expect at least 5 men to come in. Expect 5 men at least.
Yeah,
we're nice, bro. And Cass will probably still end up leaving, and Lindelof probably gonna.
Ericsson will probably cut.
Yeah, Ericsson might stay 1 more year.
I'll take Ericsson 1 more year. I can't lie. I'll take him 1 more year.
Do you know what I mean? But Cass will leave, and bro, we're in a very, very nice situation because we're selling well, and the way we're structuring our deals as well, like Leny Yoro, bro, like 42 million pounds, over 5 years. Bruv, that's peanut.
Crazy.
Like, what are you talking about? That's like 9 million a year, bro. Like less than 9 million. Like Xerxes thing was a 13 million that we paid. If you put both of that together, the Greenwood fee covers both of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Greenwood fee covers both of those signings, bro. So that means we still ain't spent anything.
Yep. Yeah, I'm saying.
Come on, bro. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, man.
Go on right now.
The way we're moving, we have to look at it and be positive. Like Rand said, listen, we've got things to celebrate. Hold that. At the end of the day, Ineos have still got a lot to prove to us, and they're doing the stuff that we need them to do.
Yeah.
Back all these years, all the players we used to get, all just used to be the name, the commercial aspect of it. We're getting the right profiles. Manchester United are actually looking at profiles, what we need, what's missing. How can we build the foundation?
That's the key right now. It's in what we need. We're not just getting a winger for the sake of a winger. What we need. Yeah.
Exactly. We're filling in all the missing pieces of the puzzle, and then we can start building on quality. You have to look at it like this. People like Real Madrid were in for Euro. Before we got him, you guys were all laughing at us saying, you're never going to get Real Madrid. You're never going to beat Real Madrid. And we thought the same too. We all here thought, you know what? We let's be humble. It's Real Madrid. But we actually beat them to it. Irregardless of how it's done, it's worth the risk. He's a young player. He's got a high ceiling. He's got very good attributes. We add him in. And also, we're going to get another defender as well. Even if we get Delit, I don't know about the Brantford thing. That looks like it's dying out. But,
that's done now.
We're going to die out, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The whole English tax and the English hype is fine anyway. But at the end of the day, Man United are actually getting the players and building the profiles and building our squad. Then we can start to establish. What you said?
Scott McTominay, I think 30 million. 30 million.
What for Scott?
Yeah, apparently rejected a bid on
man.
Million.
Take that. That's crazy.
What's happened? What's that?
18 million from Fulham. Fulham offered 18
I know.
We're
gonna get at least
we want the 25.
18.
Watch. We'll get the 25, bro. And it's
we want the 25
as well.
Yeah, it's
trust
full
that
profit.
as well.
Innit? No, I hear that,
Yeah,
Rant.
give
You
me
got to
the
hold out
quarter,
for the
man.
money
Give me
when
the
it's full
quarter, give
profit.
me the
Yeah,
35,
yeah, yeah. You know
What
what?
was you saying?
Rhino?
What was you saying, Leon?
Just adding to what you're saying, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? The more moves that these guys make, yeah, I'm not saying I'm fully Ineos sold and all that, yeah, because I always I'm always reserved on these things.
Don't let Nuruddin
Like,
don't hear you that.
huh? Yeah. They ain't gonna
Like-
convince Nuruddin, you know what I mean? But it's smart with every move they're doing. I'm interested to look back after the window and see whether they've done it in the order, because then I'll know they've got a proper plan. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Building from the back, innit?
I always believed if we was going to get someone like a Tony on top of Zertsky anyway, it's never going to be early. It's always going to be late in the window. So you kind of make Brentford sweat like they're not going to get any money, and then you finally jump in. But going back to what you were saying, Rhino, about the profiles, that's what's exciting me and kind of like getting me more like excited to watch the season is we are bringing in some exciting profiles that we haven't seen, because I've always finished windows and I've been like, why have we not signed this player? One window, another window, another window.
And Leon, another
window.
thing just to add to that as well. Normally, we'll go for one player, and then we won't get that player, and then the next player we get is completely like different profile to that player. Yeah, so it's like there's no direction in that. But yeah, go on.
No, I just think it's good, but I do feel like now it is a midfield priority now, because if we had to close the window right now with 2 midfielders, no other centre back and no striker, calm. Yeah. If we close the window with a new centre back and a striker and no new midfielders,
apparently they're saying that the João Neves deal to PSG is nearing there, close to agreement, isn't it? So that means now it's just a case of waiting for the formality. So I think that what they're doing is quite clever. They're waiting for them to get their deals over the line. So I think they're waiting for Jonathan Tah to go to whatever Bayern Munich.
And the PSG one.
And then he kind of goes there. And then obviously wait for João Neves to sign for PSG. And then Ugarte has to go.
Then we'll get Ugarte because they need that money back.
Yeah,
they need that money back. So it's just simple business. And I think for me, this is what they've done. They've very, very much tread carefully, and they've just analyzed it, and they've been efficient. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I wanted. I wanted my club to be efficient, not just spend money. Because you got money, I don't want you spending it recklessly. You know what I mean, bro? Like spend it wisely so then we can adapt and use that money elsewhere.
And Saeed, even the players that we're selling, look at all the sell-on clauses and all of this stuff as well.
Yeah, man.
Good business. We're going to get money back later on if these players ball out for these other teams. So
yeah, so I'm saying, Musa, what are you saying? Do you like Yoro?
Yeah, man. Musa, what are you saying, man?
I'm here, man. I'm here for it, Mandem. You know it is, but you know my thing. All roads lead to the dugout. So I'm always excited, but thinking Eric Ten Hag's the man. You give him a shotgun and he just starts shooting in the air, bro. He doesn't have to. You know what I'm saying? I need killers on the bench line. So I'm hoping that Ruud van Nistelrooy is our shooter from the bench line. You get me from the dugout. So I'm just hoping that. I think one of the shrewdest signings for me this transfer has been those 2 extra coaches for Eric Ten Hag. For me, if I'm being honest, if I look at like real change, because I've always said I think United has got some gems. Not all of them have had time on the pitch. Not all of them have had time in a good system. So I'm just hoping that Ruud van Nistelrooy and Rene, my man that they brought in, can have a massive impact on what we do going forward. Because Mandem, if this brother thinks he can play single pivot again, we're in trouble. I see Casemiro doing slide tackles in pre-season already.
Yeah.
It's not easy. It's not easy. So yeah, I need like I'm like, and I was looking at the pre-season game, begging to see a different formation, just begging to see something. Obviously, it's just the first game, but Mandem, we need to see something tactically change, man, for us.
Facts.
We need to see it big time, man, because we're putting these we're putting these young signings into the slaughterhouse. Because the Premier League is unforgivable. Yeah. We saw Onana in preseason get lobbed in America. He thought, rascal, what is going on here? First game, he held the lobbing. His first game, he held the lobbing. So Euro as well. He might, but pre-season he might be involved because he didn't go nowhere in the summer. So he's due to be involved in pre-season. He might even line up against Arsenal and them man there.
Yeah, no, he's going to America. He's going to America.
100, that's what I'm saying. And you know we're waiting the rival fans.
He was initially called up for the Olympics, France's Olympics, but then he pulled out. I think Lille pulled him out for some reason.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Lille, man. Oh, shout out to Lille, by the way, for just not being that, you know, being open and transparent. Be like, yo, listen. And then man need the money, you know. They ain't getting no money from the French Uber Eats. So what's it called? McDonald's League now. You know what I mean? Them man ain't getting money over there. Say that, yo, whoever can get this money, we need this money badly. You know what I'm saying to you? And then Rance is gonna do his thing, get Angel Gomez back. You know the ones there, and then bro, like we can.
Yeah,
bro,
he's a baller, man.
Angel.
He's a baller, man.
Do you know what?
I didn't get no buyback in that, you know. I don't know why.
You know what? Like,
Still.
well, adding to what Musa was saying as well, yeah. You know, like obviously a lot of us are reserved about what the manager's going to do with these new tools and stuff like that. Yeah, I feel like the way everything's been set up now with the hierarchy, the extra coaches and stuff, you kind of have to go with the plan, and you kind of have to deliver because everybody else is going to be delivering, or you're going to get found out. You know, like when you're in a workplace and you just know there's one weak link, and you're like, it's a matter of time before he goes in it. So we'll see what going in it, but I'm interested to see what next. I want to see what style that we play. I'd have no idea still, but I really want to see that now. So.
I think it's too early, innit? After we watched the first game, yeah, like there's no one back, innit?
Yeah.
There's no one back, so I didn't like what I saw in terms of the lack of structure in the team. I didn't like it. I'll be real. It looked exactly like last season's. That was a worry for me. But at the same time, it's the first game. It's the first game, but the second team looked better than the first team, and that was exactly what happened last.
Yeah, happened last season as well.
And that's what the alarm bells were ringing off, bro. Like that Collier youth looks good, man. And like these young youths were just getting on the ball and kind of popping it. First half was kind of dead, but I don't know. We have to see. And I said that we need another midfielder, and I just clocked. Fuck, we got Rude in it, bro. And this player loves Xavi Simons, blood, and we're being linked with this youth. I don't want him, bro.
It's the wrong profile.
Well, I don't want him, but
he's a luxury player, man. He's a luxury player.
He's the Bruno. He's the Bruno backup, the number 10 backup. I don't like him, but Rude bust him for PSV, innit? And I know that Rude likes him, and they're looking for a loan move.
It's on loan, apparently. It's not.
They're looking for a loan move. It's not a buy, but it's underwhelming, bro. I don't like him like that. I don't think that he's the right kind of player, bro. Especially because we got Mount as well, blood. Man, don't need 2-0.
I always forget about him, you know. He's still here.
Yeah, bro, man. Bro, Mason Mount is jarring, bro. Like when I watch Man United preseason videos on YouTube and I see Mount there, this brother is pinching himself. Like, how are you here, bro?
Yeah, he's just smiling in pictures, and you're like, what are you doing?
Like, how are you here? Like, it's just like, Mandem come back for preseason, and I'm thinking, bro, I forgot this bro plays for us.
Yeah.
But apparently Bayern are looking to get both of them, by the way. They want to get Desi Doué.
Both of who?
Both of Desi Doué and Simmons. So they want to play Simmons.
I thought you said they went Mount for a second, my bad.
Yeah. No way. They want to play Simmons and Musiala and Paulinho in the midfield three. Desi Doué on the left, Olise on the right, and then you got Kane up front. That's a mad front six. I don't know how.
Where's Sane? Man's just dinked Sane like that. Yeah, he's not about.
His legs are gone though, Sane. Man, I'll be honest.
Leroy's done.
Yeah, his legs are gone, bro. Them injuries have done him. Like he can't move the way he used to move. Yeah, he has, man. He's still got the footwork, but he's just stiff now, bro. You know what I mean? The injuries have caught up with Sane, bro. So that's why you got Elise, innit?
Yeah. Flawless, what are you saying, man? Welcome to the Mandem show, man. Big up Flawless in the chat. You know, make sure you follow him. What are you saying, man? Exciting times, man. I know, listen, you know what I mean? You know, the Glazers did their thing, but right now, Ineos, they're moving right now. What are you saying, bro?
Yeah, man, big up all the Mandem as always. Big up the chat also. Shouts for having me, Saeed, every time.
Come on.
Yeah, they're doing business, like you said. Yoro, I don't know a lot about him. I'm not watching Leo week in, week out, but people who I know who do watch him say very, very good player. Rival fans as well. I've seen a lot of rival fans complaining about this deal, which is a very, very good sign. That is a very, very good sign. See rival fans complaining about the price. See other rival fans talking about the caliber of said player as well. So yeah, I'm all for it. Seems like a good player. We'll see how it goes. Musa made a great point about the Premier League being unforgiving and him being young. But guess what? If you're good enough, you're old enough. That's why I don't even worry too much about the age, because we could have signed someone, a centre back who's 28 years old, and guess what? You could have all the experience in the world, but if you're not good enough, that's just what it is. So we'll see how it is. Rance mentioned about the team and the friendly looking the same, but we'll see how it goes. Do I see anything tactically changing massively? No. I think we're going to be relying on individual quality. So hopefully he does have some form of level of individual quality to see us through. Him and Martinez on paper. Seems like a good partnership. They seem like they'll mesh well. But good deal, though. Like I say, Ineos have done very, very good business. When I look at who we've been linked with, how we're negotiating deals, the speed of how we're negotiating deals, multiple deals at the same time as well. This is new to all of us. I remember the last time I'm seeing all this as well. And all the deals, even if I'm not a super fan of the player, I can see why type of thing. So
Yes.
yeah, all well and good. And Yoro's here, you know what I'm saying? Xerxes here, but there still needs to be more. And I'm liking the outgoings as well. That's another thing we're doing. We seem to be doing very well.
Bro,
definitely. No, hey, just to
when I'm
clarify
hearing
to that last comment.
Lindelof, McTominay, and Wan-Bissaka out the
That's
door in
crazy.
this window,
Yeah, man.
bro.
Love
Wake
it.
me up, bro.
Love it.
This is crazy. Like,
Get the
I
lighters out,
can't
man.
believe- Bro, these man, like all the man that need to leave are leaving, bro.
Yeah, still needs to be more. But
Don't get twisted though, yeah. Don't get twisted. The next 2 seasons have to be consistent. We can't just have this one season and go, oh, let's go challenge for every single title we're in challenge. This is again, boys. This is basic behavior from a big club. This club should be moving. So we need another consistent. Let's say, I mean, the transfer market hasn't even finished yet. So let's say this continues up until the end of the market. We get all the business done with 2-3 weeks left to go, and we just iron out some extra bits if we need to. Whatever. We need another 3-4 transfer seasons like that, bro. We need to see how they move in January. Let's, for example, say we do get a couple of injuries. Let's see how they move in January. Let's say a couple of Mandem they wanted to get rid of but couldn't get it done in time. Let's see if they move well in January, because if this is a process of clearing out the wood, it shouldn't really matter when you're getting rid of them if you know you're not challenging for titles the first season or second. So you shouldn't mind getting rid of Mandem in January. If it's roles reversed and we have a decent season and we're looking at like maybe third, maybe 3-4 points off the top, do you then go out in January to try and make an extra signing to try and change your fortunes for the end of the season? That's also what I need to see from Ineos. So there are still moments that we need to see from Ineos on a consistent basis, at least for 2-3 transfer windows, before we can sit here and say, okay, yeah, we're doing bits. Because let's be honest, all these players that we're bringing in or potentially bringing in and getting rid of, it's not enough to solidify, in my opinion anyway, solidify consistency of challenging. It's the foundation of building something so you can go and challenge.
Absolutely. That's why I was stating to that last comment that someone put up that before that was jokes. No twerking over here, just to clarify. Let me just clarify that. No twerking, no showing none of that business. But
I'm watching you, Flawless. I'm watching you. I'm always looking out for the twerkers to the Ineos.
Yeah, I don't do that. I just call it as I see it, because if they was here doing a bad job, guess what? I'd be sat here saying, I think they're doing a bad job. I don't like the business they're doing. I don't like the deals they're doing. It's a good start. But that's all it is. We have a long way to go, and it could all go pear-shaped, but I can only call it from the start. And so far, so good. In regards to the players that the couple players they brought in, like I said, the players we've been linked with, and the players going out, you can't really go wrong with getting rid of players, because I'd get rid of like the vast majority because they're rubbish. Like that's what it is. And I want to see us, even if, and Deji makes a great point about not being able to get rid of everyone. That is impossible. But I've said this before, just because a player is at your football club does not mean he's at your football club. And when I say that, treat him like he's not here. No matter what's going on, say we can't get rid of him, Maguire. You don't see pitch, regardless. You know what I'm saying? No matter what goes on. So it's kind of like the Mount thing where it's like, right, I forgot you was here. That's what it needs to be like. We need to be ruthless. And so far, so good, but there's still much more to do.
And it's not their mistake as well, that Mount one. That Mount one is
no, I don't put that on
That's
them.
not on them.
That's
That's not on them. Mount's value on the balance sheet is the problem. Do you know what I'm saying?
I still think Mount will be the most valuable it will ever be for us. It's still now. I don't think he gets more valuable next season. I still feel like there's still some doubt on is he a good player, isn't he a good player, that someone might gamble.
There's still doubt on that, Musa, yeah?
No, there's doubt. I reckon there's a few clubs in there that might gamble and say, well, let's just, based on his reputation and his PR, and might give you a 25.
Yeah, he's a West Ham player, you know them ones.
Yeah,
West Ham and that, but you know what it is.
Don't be surprised, even Newcastle with my man who done the betting.
Yeah, true. The Mount's English as well, man.
Yeah. But he ain't getting back in that England squad, I tell you that now, when you got Adam Wharton and them, man.
But next year, if he has a bad season this year, next year there'll be no doubt. Nobody ain't gonna.
Mason Mount is like, we're paying for the sins of the man previous. Mason Mount is like, that's their legacy. Mason Mount. We have to kind of. This is
what I was gonna say to the man. Then we need a sacrificial lamb. They need to fling someone onto that transfer.
Bro, it might be Rashid, it might be someone. It's gonna be someone.
Nah, but I think
the only thing that goes
Mason Mount will be a good sacrificial lamb. Like if they put Mason Mount.
One second, didn't I hear Scott McTominay was supposed to be signing a new contract the other day? Oh, was that?
Yeah, but it's not true, blood. Basically, Scott, what they're saying is Scott's come out and said to Man United, one way or another, he needs to know what's going on. Like, if you want to keep me, I want a new deal. Otherwise, man needs to go in it. He's kind of because bro, he's 28 this year, you know.
I know.
He's
They're getting
28.
old, man. He's not young anymore.
Brother, he's 28 this year, bro. Man,
I swear we breed loads of Lindegaards, man.
Yeah, bro. Like, he's 28 this
Ever
year,
young,
so it's one of them ones where.
Well, Rance, don't tell the Sky Sports though, because all their pundits will tell you young Scott McTominay.
Yeah,
Roy Keane said that as well.
Yeah.
Hey,
So we need to sell him. We need to sell him now, or give him a new deal because he needs to know what I'm going. Because remember, if he's 28 this year, that means the next contract is the big one.
Yeah.
That's the
even
4-year deal that
exchanging,
man
right?
passes 30th.
Like swapping players over and that. Do you know what I mean? Like just player exchange for a next man. Do you know what I mean? Or we'll give you 20 million and McTominay. So let's say McTominay being added as maybe a 40, 50 million altogether, depending on how much you get for him as a wholesale. Like you could technically give other teams a lot more money, an extra 10 million on top, just to say, you know what, just because you're taking McTominay off our hands. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't mind that personally, but it's whether these other players are going to agree to go in the opposite way, and that's the key part, man. I don't know if that's going to work out.
Bruno's 29, 30 this year, and my man's 28 this year. Both of them are getting close to wanting new contracts in it, and it's that age now, bro. When man start getting towards the 28, it's like, all right, cool.
That's the key, you know.
Man's looking for the bumper pay in it, and he's not going to get that from us. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Scott, and he's 100% profit. So there's no his value on the balance sheet, bro. It's calm, bro. We're just up when we sell Scott. Like Scott's massive. Selling Scott, selling Mason as well. Like these are 100% profit. There's nothing to write off with these ones. Bissaka, there's only 3 million to write off because he's in the last year of his contract, and I believe this last year was the extra year that we triggered as well.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Exactly. It wasn't even the main contract. So it's
we're getting 60 million, 20 million out of that. My thing is, well, I think that's where the club will be looking at now is that, you know, when you get into like the 28 mark here, and it's like whether you're in your peak or whether you're like a Scott McTominay, Marcus Rashford that might have been playing since they were 18, and then by the time you're 28, like Sterling, look at Sterling right now. He's only 29, but brother, he's like 35.
He's just been around forever. That's why he's been around for the longest.
Bro, Harry Kane's 30 and he moves like he's 60, bro. Like
that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's true though, and that's
it is true. It's true.
Yeah, it is true though. I think that's where football's becoming now. Like, Yoro might be 18, but the way he's playing is moving like a 25-year-old in his prime. Like, do you get it? Like, that's how football is now. Like, Lamine Yamal is 17 years old, but would you say Lamine Yamal's not ready? Guy's playing like he's grown.
Do you know what I feel like? Yeah, and not everyone might agree, but I feel like when I look at young players and people saying are they ready or not, one key thing for me that stands out when I look, especially midfielders and attackers like Lamine Yamal, when they tell me if they're ready or not. And I'm going to put Garnacho into this situation because I'm going to compare him and Yamal. Yeah. Yamal's 16, Garnacho's 19, 20. I'm not the biggest Garnacho fan.
20 now,
Garnacho. Let me like one step, Rance. I'll put Garnacho in the I'm not ready bracket. And the reason I put Garnacho in the I'm not ready bracket and I put Lamine Yamal in the I am ready bracket, the key for me is decision making and knowing when to release the ball. When you can do that as a midfielder or an attacker, to know the timing of your runs, the timing of when to release the ball, the timing of when to, play a little 1-2 or take on a player, that for me shows everything of when you're ready.
And the way of pass as well. The way he passes, the way is good.
The Yamal has that. Look at his crosses. Everyone's already calling it the
and
Yamal.
He ain't selfish, Ty, as well. He's not a selfish player.
He's not selfish. All these little tell me when you're ready. A decision-making player. And when you know when to release and use the ball, no one can stop that. That's you.
Yo, Ty, do you know, just a major side note, just a quick one, yeah? Family Guy sidekick thing, yeah? Do you know you said you didn't want to play left back? Right now, it's 4-4-2 on the screen, bro. And you're left back, bro. I don't make up the rules.
Nah, you're taking the piss. What are you saying? Saeed, right back. Saeed, you do the right back job.
Yeah. I'm not I ain't got the legs, man. I ain't got the legs. I'm Casemiro right now. I'm Casemiro, no legs.
Me, Nuruddin, and Aaron on the left hand side.
Listen,
I'm not gonna lie. That's all right.
I'm not a winger, man. You need to put me in centre midfield, man.
I'm a striker, man.
That means flawless all them times.
Saeed, slap me in centre back real quick.
Flawless all them times. You said the cone now. You're the cone up front now, fam.
Oh yeah, definitely. Aaron's here though. He can do all the running and that.
I'm a striker. I'm a striker.
Nah, that's fine. Hey, bro, you can put me at centre back. I'll be real. I've never lost a duel in my life.
Yeah, Rand, me and you would lock it down at the back. Oh my god. Me and Rand, you know what? Yeah, I've clocked it. Rand will be Martinez. I'll be Yoro. I'll be sweeping up like Rio. Oh my days.
You know what? Moose is on that. Malasia thing is on that. No one's getting by to. You know what I mean? That's not. Aaron's already coming. Aaron's moving that Andy Cole.
So you need to do a 4-3-3 or 4-3-2-1.
I'm not even gonna lie. Aaron's done that.
Go to a back three side. Go to a back three. Fling me in the midfield.
That's a 5-a-side. Let's go.
That's crazy.
That was
Aaron's coming in the stream. Aaron's coming in the stream as Andy Cole already at number 9. He's done.
Yeah, big up Aaron, by the way. Big up Aaron.
Saeed, go back to that 2 lines. Saeed, go back to that 2 lines. That was Najee's formation.
No, all time, man.
No, Najee, stick to athletics, man.
Leon with the banger.
Hey, this is crazy, man. This is
Shotgun
crazy.
in the head, bro.
Big up Aaron, by the way. What you saying, Aaron, man? You good, yeah?
Big up Aaron.
Big up Mandem.
Yo, Aaron. What are the French websites saying about Yoro?
Yeah, man, we want to know.
The French. I'll be honest, I haven't seen much from Yoro. If anything, I've probably watched only one game, and it was only like 60 minutes during the season, so I can't say much about him. But from what the French are saying about him, they say like he's one of the biggest prospects they've produced in a very long time. Obviously, because of the build, because of the way he looks and the way he runs and the way he passes the ball, obviously they're going to compare him to Varane. So, and the fact that Real Madrid wanted him as well, and obviously there's similarities there as well. Real Madrid bought Varane at a young age, at the age of 19, I think, was it? So obviously the comparisons are there, innit? But listen, the fact that Real Madrid really wanted him and we've come in and basically hijacked the deal and we got him first, I'm happy with it. And more importantly, I'm happy with the structure of the deal, bro. I'm very, very, very surprised by the way we've structured this deal. The same way we structured the deal well with the Xerxes deal, and the same way we want to structure the deal with the De Ligt deal. I'm very happy about it. So whoever the new chief negotiator is at Man United,
Vivel.
Is it Vivel?
Is it Vivel and Dan Ashworth are working together?
Oh, is it that Vivel guy?
I'm not even gonna lie, Aaron. Yeah, my
there you go.
Aaron, what the kit you wearing? What's that kit?
Me.
Sorry. It's Congo. Yeah, sorry, it's Congo.
Congo.
Yeah.
The guy I normally get my job from, he messaged in the group chat today straight away saying Vivel was huge in this deal. And like that just goes to show everything. You know what I mean? He's coming, and like Saeed said, whether it's a short time or a long time, it doesn't matter, because what they're going to do is, whether they're here for 6 months, 18 months, 2 transfer windows, whatever it was agreed, is the fact that they're going to make a big difference, hopefully, in them 2 windows, that when they do eventually leave the club, they put us in a better position. And as Man United fans, that's all we can say. But yeah, I got a message straight away just saying Vivel, huge in this deal.
But the way I'm looking at it now is the way, because obviously Vivel's doing a great job in structuring these deals, yeah? I can see Ineos talking to him and going, do you fancy staying longer? Because of the way we've brought in these guys, the swiftness of how we brought these guys in. Preseason ain't even really started yet, and we're bringing in all these guys. So I can see him have a conversation with Ineos, and they go, listen, stay a bit longer.
Yeah, but they're saying that they're trying to move him. They're going to eventually move him upstairs, and he's going to become a part of Ineos because he's got the multi-club experience in it. So he won't work.
Well, there you go.
For Man United, he'll work.
That's perfect. Yeah,
clubs in it. So that's kind of.
I was just about to say, Aaron. Yeah, you know, because obviously the structure of these deals with the board members, shall we say, some of them are on 2-year things. Obviously, Eric Ten Hag's under the car. She's on that next year extension, shall we say? She's got 2 seasons minimum. These men are under pressure to deliver from top to bottom. And I think this is why even some of the players, rate them or not, some of these players that have been getting comfortable are now shitting themselves. Even Mctominay is like, raw, am I going, am I staying? Yeah. This is the type of fear you should be having at Man United. Like, No one's messing around, bro. So managers get under some okay, he's been respected. Certain areas of where he's messed up, maybe coaches that he's brought in, etc., have been nullified now. They've gone, they've outed. These men have said, listen, I'm gonna give you a year or two, whatever. Sort this out by this time. We believe you can play the way Wilcox wants you to play football. Go and show us. Leave everything else to us. We'll do it. These men behind, like you're saying, on short-term contracts as well, they're under pressure to go and perform. But if they do perform, then at least you can go there and say, raw, you man deserve an extension. And if that's what's going on at the top, then these football players can no longer be sitting there saying, oh, I can just down tool and get rid of a manager because I'm going to keep my job and get a new contract. These men will be out the door. Like the complacency won't be no more. And I'm expecting to see that happen on the pitch. I'm expecting to see standards being consistent from these players, whether they're good enough or not, to maintain at least the basics on the pitch. Where they, forget playing for Man United. Some of these players didn't want to play for themselves, bro. They were happy and comfortable. Do you know what I mean? So this should be evaded by the time the season starts. I'll be honest. These men should be ready to consistently put in work, because if they don't, they know the manager will get sacked if he doesn't put in a performance, or they don't pull strings. But they also can't hide behind a manager. They can't hide behind it. They have to then perform. Do you know what I mean? Because the owners have respected the manager. The owners have trusted that the manager can play their style of football. So they are going to be looking at these players going, are you pulling your weight? Yes or no, as a minimum. After that, from the technical standpoint, are you able to, are you being coached right and stuff? That'll be a different conversation. But the foundation of the basics will be there for every single player, man. And this, to be honest, could be one of our best ever seasons.
I hear that. Can I just say as well, it looks good because we if you look at the structure of the deal, I didn't know when Rant said earlier about you said Leny Yoro 5 years or something payment. Is that right? Yeah. If you look at 13-14 million for Zertsky, if that means Leny Yoro is 5 years, it's about the same or less, isn't it? No?
It's less. It's 9 million about.
And then you look at the lit structure in the same deal. We get Greenwood, Mctominay, Wan-Bissaka out the door. We're in a net profit. So we can actually, we can actually go and actually buy a statement sign if we want to. Like I was saying, Tony, just for me, my preference by the end of
they've shown the blueprint.
Yeah. So we can actually invest properly in this midfield now, by the sounds of it, or the left back that man are talking about. So yeah, man.
And I think the big thing as well is that, like, even when Barada came in, and Saeed, you remember, I said that when you look at us, and I don't like to compare us to Man City, but whenever you ever see Man City panic buying really into the last minute of the window, buying at the end of August, they don't. They've always got their players in early. Remember, and I was saying, Gundogan, even when that was pre-agreed come March, and he just arrived first day of the season. Man City, the way they've always done business, Haaland, they always pre-agree a lot of their deals, or they get them in ready for pre-season. Manchester United have had Omar Barada a few months. He's actually only started the job a couple of weeks ago. You've got Dan Ashworth and them guys coming in. We've already got a striker, which was imperative, as we saw last season. And we've got a centre-back with Varane going that we needed, which is imperative. And we're already, 17th of July. We haven't even flown to America yet. We've got another month to this day when the Premier League starts. And I still personally expect two players to walk through the door, which will either be a central midfielder, another centre-back, or a left-back, which are two of the three positions we need anyway. So the way we're moving, it's already like, you know what, Dan Ashworth, Barada, they're like, we're not doing this end of August thing when all clubs can bump up their money and say, okay, you want to buy a player? Okay, 60 million, but actually, no, you're going to have to pay 85 now. We're getting players in early, organised, ready to attack the first game of the season. None of this, we're going to play Brighton at home a couple of years ago when me and you went, Saeed, and Ten Hag loses his first game at home. No, we're going to be organised. We're going to be ready. And I think for me, in terms of being a Man United fan, just that side of the structure, getting players in early gives me more confidence, because it's like they're not trying to rush anything through the door. They want these players ready. So come first game of the season, which is just as important as the last, they're ready to play 60, 70 minutes, 90 minutes on a football pitch. And that's what we want.
Tyrone, you remember that? You know the Anthony deal, right? For me, I think psychologically, I think that 80 million or how much we spent for him? 90 million? Yeah, had we paid for that early on the summer, we got it for like 30 million, 35 million, Bro, I think everybody's mindset would have been different to what it is now, because it's like the expectation is so high. Because it was that price, and if we got it under Ineos, I think everyone would be like, you know what? It might be a flop, but it's not a disaster.
Exactly the same side with the Casemiro deal. I remember he was walking out on the pitch second game of the season, whatever it was, and he got the announcement or whatever.
Oh yeah, he wasn't even here, was he?
You know what I mean? We're not doing. We weren't moving correct, and now I know it's I know it's quite early, and like everyone's saying, like, you don't want to get too excited. But what they've shown so far is just the basic blueprints of, you know what, we're gonna actually do things correct. And look, when was the last Mandem talk? that we've come on here and all of us have been happy or agreeing with something altogether. It's been
But they
a long
don't
time.
they don't like that though, these man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
people don't like. I don't care. Like Rand said, I don't care what they don't like. It's what we like. We're the ones on the stream, babe. You get me?
You know what I mean?
So,
Bro, listen, do you think I want to be on here, yeah? Talking about Tyrone's fence and that. You know what I'm saying? Man wants to know.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
You know what I mean, man? If I want to be, I want to
Can I
be,
make
man.
clear? Like everyone's on my side of the fence now. So it's out of stock. You can't order that now.
Aye.
You get me?
Let him know.
I'm saying all that. Let me just clarify that. Like, I'm still like, there's still so much more to be done. Yes, we've done good things, but it's
It's a
like
start.
we
bro.
still, it is a very good start. Yes, but let's still not forget about the rest of the team. Yes, the deciding side. Yeah, that's it. Giddy watch. Yeah, that's the new one. Yeah, relax. Right, that's it. Yeah.
For me, I'm
Man
happy
said,
about
did he watch then? I can't lie, bro.
because this young player.
Oh, an AG, man. Yo.
No, I just caught me off guard, bro.
Bro, I'm always on Goody Watch, man. Listen, it is what it is, man. I live in the moment, me. You get me? Like, people know.
Yeah, we know,
about me.
Saeed. We're here. We
You know
watch.
me,
We
innit?
know.
Yeah, we
know
I
you,
live in the
man.
moment.
Not on your
We know
sleeve,
you,
man.
man.
Not on your
You know
sleeve.
me?
FC.
This is
know
not for
you,
me.
man.
You can't call me fake here. If
Let
I'm
me
angry,
say
I'm
something.
angry. No, hold on a minute. If I'm angry, I'm angry. If I'm happy, I'm happy. That's how I roll in life.
Now,
Do you
we
know what I
know
mean?
this, man.
I'm just one of them, man. I just
watch.
want Man United to do well, yeah. So when that Ronaldo thing happened, yeah, I know you might were like, oh, but when Ronaldo signed, I was like, yo, Cristiano Ronaldo's back. So I was gassed. So at the end of the day, when I'm seeing the club doing well, I'll give them their credit. People think I've got a long-standing agenda against people. Like, bro, if you're showing what you got to show and it's good, bro, I'm gonna stand by you. But if you're showing me any different, I'll be like, yo, I don't like this and it's not good enough. Bro, face value, man. So it's just one of them where I'm like, for me, I see this club doing well. I see this club moving correctly. Bro, we got to give them their flowers, man. As much as we wanted maybe the abundance of money that Qatar would have gave us, who's to say that they would have given us the structure, the Vela, Omar Barado? Let's be honest, we don't know. We don't know.
I think
we do know, but all we can do is look at what they've done elsewhere, and we can look at, was it 80 million for Colomwani?
Aye, bro.
At PSG, bro, buying Mbappe's friends because Mbappe wanted them. Do you know what I'm saying? That's all we need to look at. Do you know what I'm saying? Leonardo, director of football, bro, get out of here, man. Do you know what I'm saying? So the way that these men have done it, like I said, we can't look at what they've done in France because they don't have the network in France that they have in England, bro. These men are English brothers that know English people. We got two sirs that are there, bro. They know the mayor of Manchester. That's how these men get the permission to do what they're doing. Them man went and got Dan Ashworth. They went and got Barada. They went and got Wilcox because these are the people they know. This is how they know how to maneuver. This is their stomping ground. They can't do that in France because they don't have the same connections. So they've proven that they know what they're doing, yeah, in England. These Qataris would have come in and they would have been like fans with money probably. And they would have signed loads of exciting players. But the structure is the most important thing. That's where the longevity comes from.
Bro,
you know
have you noticed that as well? They even changed the YouTube channel now. Have you man seen? They gave us a 20-minute.
Bro, I was about to say they gave us a 22-minute YouTube video. When have you ever seen that, bro?
What was it?
Even the camera's better. They've upgraded the
camera.
I was watching that this morning still. The first day back training.
Yeah, bro. When have we ever had a first day back training? Liverpool had it. City had it. Everyone had it. Apart from us.
The best YouTube channel, but we need to pattern up, innit? You know the man's there, and we're getting there, bro. Do you know
facts.
Like the Xerxes interviews out on the website. I'm about to watch that after this, blood.
Yeah, man.
So what Mandem saying? We're not far off Amazon now. Then we're not too far off
bro,
Amazon.
You know what's crazy as well, And you know what my guy pointed out to me today? Yeah, this Snapdragon thing, yeah, it looks eerily like the Vodafone thing.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, it does. You know,
I can't lie, bro. And Vodafone was some of the best years of my life. You know.
Yeah, man. There you go, man.
Yes,
that Van Nistelrooy shirt, man.
Yeah,
remember that
bro.
game against Arsenal at Highbury?
Man have got Van Nistelrooy and the Vodafone Bandulu Snapdragon thing, bro. Like,
come on,
it might be
nostalgia.
It might be crazy.
Ronaldo with the long sleeves. You don't want to see Ronaldo with the long sleeves.
The black Vodafone kit, the away kit, bro. Flipping now, man.
That kit was bad.
We used to cause havoc in that.
Aaron, how we didn't win that FA Cup game against Arsenal with that kit on.
You know what game? I remember? Ronaldo.
That was Wayne Rooney. That was
Ronaldo
Wayne
said
Rooney at the
Thierry
Scousers,
Henry.
isn't it? When they threw the phones at him and that when he back.
Oh yeah,
John O'Shea,
Bro.
John O'Shea as well. John O'Shea at
When he
Highbury.
chipped Arsenal, yeah.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah,
listen,
yeah.
it was the 4-2 at Highbury. Ronaldo.
Yeah, that's the one here,
Yeah,
Ronaldo.
facts.
Rattling
O'Shea,
Thierry
yeah.
Henry. You had
O'Shea,
Thierry
yeah.
Henry getting rattled by Ronaldo, you know. You know what I mean, bro? It's crazy. Let me get these super chats in quickly. Yeah, big up to everyone locked in. 2.5k in the building, man. Make sure we get these likes up to at least.
Have we had 1,000 likes at least?
No, I don't even know, you know. So we have to let people
you know.
let us know if 1,000 likes, people. Man.
1.2.
Big up. Aminos says Tyrone is still crying over Martial to Xerxes. Listen, that might be the new
Nah,
Martial.
I'm cool.
Nah,
That's the
that's
perfect
the new
replacement
Martial,
for
bro.
me.
It's the new
That's the
Martial, bro.
replacement. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we just
So,
transferred
man.
the stocks over, blood. That's all that
Yeah,
happened.
exactly.
Man. Just a little quick transfer and that.
Trick transfer. Yes, man. Liverpool rejected. Need to go Love Island from getting rejected everywhere. Apparently, this man would fail. I track a gold digger with money. Jeez, that's
Bro,
crazy.
trust me, hold tight slot machine, bro. Man, ain't got
Slot
no friend.
machine. Big up Killis, man. Big up the man. The Southgate resignation was a nice birthday present for me yesterday. Liverpool also
Big
wanted
up
Euro.
birthday, man.
Euro, here we go. You're done now already. Come on, big up Killis, man. Dan Watson said the narrative changed quick. It was we were never getting him. Now it's he overpaid, and now it's Madrid. Don't think he's
Yeah.
good enough. Good business.
Yeah.
More facts. Big up Dan, man.
Big up,
You know
Dan.
what I mean? Madrid need to hold that, says Tiang. Trying to bully players to stay and get them on a cheap or free. Great business analysis later. For now, it's just enjoyment. This is it, man. We're thinking too far deep into the future, man. You know what I'm saying? King Lace, I'm so glad we got Euro, but I still want Delit. We need 2 centre backs because I don't trust Martin to stay fit. I'm not trying to see Maguire. As for midfielder, shoot your shot at Kimmich. Bro,
He's
I
right
would.
about needing the most.
The thing is,
centre
with
backs,
Kimmich,
still
I don't know, you know, about midfield.
Not
Kimmich.
Kimmich. We can go get young.
I'll let Aaron.
Man, he's
discuss
a right
Kimmich.
back, man.
It's
Man, he's
exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I was going to say that as well, Rand. Like, if we're going to get Kimmich, bring him in at right back because he's the reason why he got so much stick over the last few years in Germany is because he's not been doing well in midfield.
Yeah.
And then Nagelsmann then came in at Germany and was like, listen, forget all this midfield stuff. You're playing right back and look at the tournament he played. Brilliant.
Facts.
So if you're going
We're
to...
doing Kimmich hype.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
29 this year, so it puts me off anyway. But yeah,
Yeah, I'm not on
Yeah,
that,
I wanted
bro.
him.
I'm not on that as well, man. Let him go somewhere else,
I'm
man.
enjoying seeing all the rival fans just mad salty. I
Yeah,
can't
man.
lie.
Yeah, they're
Yo,
burning,
brother,
bruv.
Hey, bro, that's like
Nostalgic,
telling
bro.
Jay-Z, bro, you
Nostalgic.
only got Beyonce because you got money. Do you think he cares?
Bro, you think he
Brother,
cares,
you think he
No,
cares,
facts,
bro?
Facts,
You
still.
know the ones that man are like, bro,
That's
you
the
only
one,
with
that's the
Beyonce
one.
because you got money. So what, bro? She's sleeping in
Bro.
our bed, bro. Do I care?
Bro,
today,
yeah.
I saw Arsenal fans on Twitter today asking Edu to do something. Like, bro, do something.
Bro, man, Calafiori. I'm saying to me, yeah, I'm saying let's go hijack Calafiori, you know. Left
No,
back,
listen,
nigga.
asking Eddie
Down,
to
bro.
do little
If
sort
you
Look
don't
at
get
me,
me
Lee.
centre back, bro,
Oh,
I mean,
I'm not gonna
bro,
lie,
we
Saeed.
do-
For the
we
price,
use
it makes
one.
sense. For the price, it's crazy.
Bro, left back and centre back,
Yeah,
bro.
that'll be another 40 million deal. Yeah,
40 million deal.
Flipping
We got a
Edu, you
good relationship with Bologna.
But
Bro,
remember,
imagine being
but,
that pissed, bro, that you're trying to go to your own director of football. Say, yo, Broski, do something, man.
but remember Arsenal before.
So what we're saying
But-
then, Edu's going to be in the pub like my man was in the next few
Hey,
years.
but before Arsenal do anything, they need to get rid of Smith Rowe and Ketia first, bro. So before,
Yeah,
Horrible.
bro. Man said Eddie's got 24 hours to respond on that, bro. Euro, bro. I don't know, man. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
gonna finish
Never-
up. You know what I like
Vex,
though?
bro.
You know what I like about the players that are still here, yeah? Finally, there's no safety anymore.
Who's that?
There's no like people like Maguire and Mctominay, obviously, if you don't get sold. You know the players that end up staying after this window, it's sink or swim right now. Do you know what I'm saying? Because like they're either gonna sit on the bench and get phased out, or they're gonna try and play, fit in, or they're gonna drop out as well, because that's what we need right now. Do you know what I mean? Like there's too much comfortability. So I'm cool with that, man. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm interested to see who goes. To be honest with you, with the money somebody like Maguire was on, you'd always move Lindelof first. It's the easier deal to do in it. So
yeah, facts.
Yeah, 100%, man. Let me get big up to this one here. Madrid need to hold. I think I read that. Big up to what Ineos cooking. I am on board. I salute United for the move, but you can't ignore Madrid just didn't value man as much as you. They tried to bully Lille and it didn't work. Barada's the truth. There you go. Listen, Barada, fair play to City fans because they were Big Steve told me about Barada.
Yeah.
Them man were all saying, yo, like, you know what, man? He's the truth. You know, the ones there. So big up to him, man. These rivals counting add-ons up front. Well, if that's the case, we've got 50 million for Donny. Man, trust me.
Yeah, real
We have
talk,
people in
money.
there. And then Meds this summer, big up. think the Euro sign is a statement. We beat the biggest club in the world to a signing they wanted. Let the rivals hate. Nedu says, Leon, I did appreciate you coming at me for voicing my opinion, but still all love, brother. I respect you. Also, Don Dada Diamond. Yeah, man. Big up, Leon.
Yeah, it's love, man. It was just negative at the start, man. Do you know what I mean? Don't Nedu. Nedu, do you know what I mean? You're here, man. Do you know what I'm saying? You're part of the community.
Yeah, man. Big up, man. Mandem 442 formation prime.
Nadu. That's what
man.
Don't like Nadu, man.
Listen.
It's not that deep, bro. It's not that deep. It's football opinion, bro.
Yeah, man. We're all here, man. Like I said, Nedu, man. It's all football opinion, man. Everyone can have their thing. Listen, I was wrong about so many signings, and then they ended up being right. I was, you know what I mean? Like, there's some signings that I was
like I told you about Maguire,
Yeah, Maguire's the one, man. I can't lie, man.
Maguire said,
they never let you down, man. Your centre backs, they never let you down. Never.
Bro, Beckenbauer thing, I seen, bro. You know what it was? I told him it's a jab, man. I got a jab, and then it just changed me, man. You know what I'm saying?
Blame the jab.
I blame the jab. I told you, man.
Blame the jab, man. That's smart. I blame
the jab. Apparently, you're saying we're living with Zubimendi.
We podcast on the street, you know. We were doing it on the street, you know, right next to my workplace.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, Saeed, I seen what you just said. Yeah, I'm not even trying to acknowledge that because if that happens, I swear down, I'm losing my mind. That can't happen.
Zubimendi.
Yeah, bro, that can't happen.
Yeah,
if you get Zubimendi, bro, man's gonna be. Hey, listen, I'm gonna start talking.
Why the chat saying that though? Is he linked with us?
Can't get him. We can't get him, bro.
Yeah,
He's gonna lose his mind.
We can't. Nah, we can't get him, bro. I'll be real.
Yeah,
we can't. If that happens, oh my.
Well, you don't rate him,
bro.
No. I do rate him.
I don't have to start blocking me, bro.
Player from time. I want that
Michael. Oh, seeing because he's a baller. Yeah, he's a baller stuff.
Give me that control.
Bro. He's cold, blood.
Oh, so you do rate him? Oh,
yeah, I thought you didn't rate him.
Yeah.
Oh, so you do.
I've been saying he's the exact player that man need, bro.
Get it off the back for control pass.
How old is he?
25.
And the mad thing is, I'd never really seen much of Zubimendi until the final, and I was like, you know what, that's a good opportunity. And then you come on for Rodri. Yeah, and then I seen him come on for Rodri, and I was like, hold on a minute.
Bro, he's a baller. Bro, listen, I've been keeping an eye on him because I remember before he was linked to the Arsenal like last season.
He was, he was.
And then I started looking, seeing, and I was like, yo, this guy's cold.
Yeah.
And then it went quiet.
You know what?
For whatever reason, I don't know why. But he is cold, brother. If we end up with him, because he's the exact kind of player that we need.
It's the Mandem, it's the guys that for me, like Michael Carrick for me is one of the most underrated players ever in the Premier League. It's the guys that do the simple things so well, and that's him. Gets the ball off the back four, passes through the lines, little 1-2s, giving goals, control. I just want Man United to have a game at home where I'm like, we are actually pressuring teams and keeping them in their half of the pitch. And since Carrick's gone, Man United have never really had that control of games. And for me, Zubimendi gives that. And this is the perfect example, yeah? Arsenal are now linked to Mikel Merino. And like Aaron said, Zubimendi wasn't really touching pitch in the Euros. Mikel Merino was the first sub that was coming on under Fuente. And then in the final, it was like Roger got injured and everyone thought Mikel Merino was probably going to come on. No, he threw on Zubimendi. And look at them in the second half. I'm not trying to diss Rodri, by the way. Rodri's a baller, but they were better in the second half.
Yeah, but also the manager changed the tactics in the second half.
He changed it. No, Fabian Ruiz.
People are overlooking that.
I get it.
It wasn't a like for like change.
Fabian Ruiz did
attitude switch. You know what I'm saying? Because they were like, hold on, these men are sitting off here. Like we can get change from these brothers, innit? And Zubimendi obviously played really well, but him and Marino's also very, very good, bro. Technically,
yeah. He's more the type that when you're like trying to defend the lead and you're just shoring it up for 10 minutes, where you actually need to get on the ball and break down a team. Zubimendi is perfect for that.
If we got rid of Cass and got him and Ugarte in, I can't lie. If we got them both in,
bro,
Cobby would love to play.
It has to be, bro. Like if the manager gets them two, and man are not really talking about challenging and that, bro. I can't lie, bro. Like the manager's moving mad, bro. I'll be real. Like, bro, you taking a piss? Man can't have bro.
Euro, Martin.
Let's be real. This is the way we need to look at it. You see, when you look at, for instance, with England, everyone talks about how shit Southgate is because he's got these players, and man's not doing nothing. If you give this manager these players that we're all mentioning and he's not challenging for the league, you have to look at it as a failure. You have to. You have to, bro. There's no other way, bro. Like, because Ineos are not spending this money, yeah, to not try and win the league if they do give these players, bro. They're not doing that for top 4. You do not go and get Ugarte, Zubimendi, potentially Delete, Yoro, fucking Xerxes, yeah, and a left back here to get top 4. Fuck off. No, you don't.
Ranch, you know why I agree with you as well? Because the league is bare open now as well.
Yeah.
Bare open, do you know what I mean? Bar City, you can go get it anyway. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
again, I'd have to play devil's advocate and say if there is a new style of football.
Still in Germany, Aaron.
If there is a new style of football, is Aaron gone? Yeah, I'll shout to Aaron.
People
make sure you go follow his thing as well, man, because he's serious, man. He's doing his thing.
Yeah, no, he's proper, man. Pick up Aaron.
The devil's advocate part to that, boys, is that if we do play a different style of football, again, I don't know how much different Wilcox is trying to change it or what it is, but if that is the case, then the players that he's already worked with that are seemingly settled into what he's trying to do, they also have to have an adjustment period as well, as long with playing with better profiles and being able to trust those profiles. So depending on how quick that settles and dilutes, then that would then determine whether we could actually enjoy a good season. If it takes over 10, 15 games and we're not picking up the results on the way, a lot of the emotions going to swing by, the fan base is going to swing by with their emotional takes and get vexed, and the pressure is going to be there. By then we may lose track. So I just hold your horses on saying we should challenge it until we see some body of work, until we know what style of football we're playing and whether these players are actually capable, because they're good signings. But if we're saying, oh, Yoro's 18 and, you know, we're bringing the next one who's 21, 22, whatever. Rasmus Højlund was last season his backup striker equivalent, let's be honest, in comparison to what we originally wanted that season. Then my man's had one season. Martinez has been out half a season. There's a lot of players that have got to come back and gel. Gelling players together, ask Chelsea, ask
I don't
Arsenal.
think that
One of the
matter,
hardest things.
I don't think that should matter for the simple fact that this is, as much as people are trying to do this new beginnings thing, this is the manager's 3rd season. Let's not gloss it over. Yeah, you know, this is his 3rd season, yeah, and he would have spent upwards of 500 to 600 million by the end of this window. So we cannot pretend, yeah, because remember his excuse before was, I came into a mess, there was no structure. Cool. You don't have that excuse no more. Also, too many injuries, I didn't have the players. You don't have that excuse anymore. All the excuses have been removed from the table, yeah, and you've got all the players and the profiles that you need. I'm not saying you need to go and win the league, but I'm saying unless you give it a bloody good fucking go, you got a lot to answer to, mate. Do you know what I'm saying?
100%. I think that I would agree with you.
Listen, if they get Zubimendi, if they get Ugarte, if the balance is good, if they got the squad, then yeah, definitely. But to me, I think it's definitely we have to build up for this. But Zubimendi, I heard that he said he doesn't really want to leave Spain.
That's the problem.
Real Madrid or Barcelona. I think he wants to go to Barcelona.
He wants to go back to Barcelona because he's from La Masia. But bro, listen, in life you don't always get your first choice. Like it just doesn't matter. If Barca don't want you, and especially now they've got a German manager, he might not want you. So what are you waiting?
De Jong plays in that position. They got De Jong. They put all the money in De Jong's, isn't it?
De Jong's mashed up now. His body's broken now, man. De Jong's, bro. I don't know, man. They say that he might not be the same.
He's still young, man. He's still young, bro. He's still young.
Bro, injuries are peaked, though, man. What I've heard from these Barca fans, they're saying he's cooked. His injuries are proper bad, man. And he's having surgery now, obviously, whatnot. So I don't know if he'll get the same De Jong anymore. So, but listen, Zubimendi, Ugarte. Bro, the thing is, midfield will be an overhaul. If Casemiro goes, it will be only what? Benu, because Mctominay is going. Bruno Fernandes, I think it's 50-50 about his future. I don't know if Saudi Arabia coming in.
Is it 50-50? I think
it is 50-50 because he wants a new deal, and apparently the guys in Saudi are willing to pay a lot of money because they're trying to bring in younger players instead of players that aren't at the end. But the problem is with the Bruno situation, it's like he's at the age where I understand why he wants a new deal, but he's got 3 years left, so we don't have a leg to stand on. This is the problem. And also, if it was under the older regime, he could say, cool, Cass and Varane are on 350, but we're getting rid of both of them. So then that's not there.
So you can't say anything now.
You get me? He's on 240 already. He's on good enough money. Like the brother wants 300k, but no one's going to be on 300k when we get rid of all the rest of the man. So that doesn't really work.
Yeah, there's only Sancho, Mount left, and Rashford obviously that are on big wages.
Mount on two summit.
He's on he's on 250.
250,
Rashford's on 300. Rashford's the only one that's on 300. Do you know what I mean? And Sancho,
What about
Even
Sancho?
that's from a commercial standpoint, but let's be honest,
that's not his basic. That's not his basic.
Mm.
But that's not his basic again, bro. Do you know what I mean? The problem is with a lot of people, what they're doing, yeah, and they like to do is they like to put players' overall salaries what they could make instead of what they do make. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because a lot of these things are performance. Because remember, Rashford sells the most shirts at the club, so he'll have a percentage of his image rights. His basic, they'll just give him a higher percentage of his image rights. They're not just gonna give him a basic of that, bro. That'll be what he can make. It's just like Erling Haaland. They're saying that he can make like 500 grand a week.
Yeah. I know. I've seen that.
But that's not what he's making, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? That's what he could make if he does this and if he does that. But these man ain't doing it. It's just like counting add-ons when man haven't hit the thing. You get it? So like these man are not on that. Them man are on a basic of like 250, 260, whatever. Like, so it is what it is. So no one's getting 300 grand a week at Man United no more. So man just need to let that go, innit?
And to be honest, if you're going to get higher wages, you have to earn it. You have to show us and you have to perform to even get that, even if it's a bonus, not even the 300k, even if it's a bit more than your deal. I couldn't believe when I looked at Leny Yoro's wages. Obviously, he's only 18, but he's on peanuts at Lille, isn't he? It's on about 8-9 grand a week.
There, man.
It's on about 8-9 grand a week.
It's his first deal as well. Though, he's not going to be on massive money.
Leny Yoro. What do you reckon they'll put him on? Maybe 50k or something?
He's on 115 apparently.
France is actually bang on right. Yeah.
Well, that's nice, to jump from like 9k up to that. He's done well.
But that's
to be fair though, 115 is not a bad shout given one, his talent, but two, even beforehand when we were buying in the Evers and the Vidiches and that, them kind of wage, again, obviously inflation's happened, but on a percentage wise, 115 is equivalent to 50, 60k was what it was back then.
What you said there, Neji, is so key. The potential and everything of it. Well, it is. It's like with overpaid technically to people now, but in the long term, over 5 years, he's going to be well worth that. So,
man, will be looking at him, Ty, going, he's on 115k in 3 years. How is he on 115 when he's balling out? This is mad.
Yeah. I hear it. Saeed, you're proper watching every update, innit? Man said he's reviewed it. Saeed's every update there.
He's watching them things and tweeting that.
We didn't even mention that, like, my man Somali as well, bro. Here we go. Shouted out your people there, man.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're chilling, man. This is it.
What I was going to say to you guys, so what?
He's Ivorian. He's actually not Somali.
What's Xerxes' wages, though? Because I was thinking,
don't do this, man.
How is Xerxes feeling?
They're saying he's on 56.
56. So do you think Xerxes feeling away, though?
No, because Xerxes was on 8k, bro. He was on 8k or something like that. And bro, do you know what I mean? A man's gone up to nearly 60. So it's calm.
Yeah. No, I mean compared to Euro. Not
at all, because it's not the same. It's not the same. And the thing is, with Xerxes' thing, I reckon that they've negotiated similar to Bruno. Bruno came in at 65 and then he went up to 150. If he performs at a certain level, I'm sure he'll be able to renegotiate another contract.
He'll get assists. Listen, he'll get assist bonuses and goals bonuses. Stuff
that's
like
calm,
that.
though. You should. That's good, though. You
People don't understand that. You know, those things are literally written in contracts. Like bonuses. Like Liverpool didn't want to break their wage structure, but they added so many bonuses to like Mane and Salah and Bobby Firmino. So they were earning a lot because of all the different things you add. And that's how clubs go around paying the basic wage. They add loads of stipulations on the player's performance and how
it gives people incentives as well, structured.
When you started, let's say you've played 50 games in a row, you get a bump up. Do you know what I mean? There are things like that happen. But yeah, people on Twitter, man, leave me out of it. Leny Yoro's not my son. You don't look like people need to leave me alone, you know.
Hey, don't let him go bald, you know. Hey, don't let him get the baldy, fam.
I'm like, yo, behave.
Don't let him get the ball.
Tyrone, you need to give Nerd your dreads.
Right there.
He's African blood somewhere, but it is what it is. Look.
Northern likes the Ivorian chicks, them, yeah?
Yeah, it's true. By the way, you seen the
bro?
I said, yeah, it's true.
Well, trust me, listen, I don't know where he's from in France, but I was raving hard in Paris.
Man, Northern from around the way, man.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. I love it, man. You might see the comments, Xerxes. He wants the number 9, man. He's just gonna ask, obviously. He thinks that Hoyland's gonna maybe get at number 9, but come on, man. Gotta give it to that Zirkzee, man.
Nah,
Like,
he was
everyone,
wearing it
like,
at his last club. He's got
everyone's gonna be on Versky come like October
Nah,
and
man.
say Hoyland bench.
We need you know what? We need a senior number 9 and bring him in and give him the number 9. Neither of those two should get
so
the
you trying to
number
say Tony?
Yeah,
Neither-
but Tony,
yes.
but Tony will wear the 17 still, I think.
All right, you know what?
And-
Leave the number 9 vacant. You know what I'm saying?
And-
No one should
Yeah,
get
go on,
that shit.
sorry.
Leave it vacant.
No,
Like,
it's
we got,
true.
like-
I was just about to say, bro. And if Tony does come in here, bro, let's just be honest. He's probably gonna be one of the last signings we get because
Yeah. Of course,
do you know what I
man.
mean? It's
Run
gonna
that right
depend
now.
on other business getting done.
Yeah, like that's what it is. Even if it's not Tony, like, but we definitely need a senior number 9 because as much as we getting defensive reinforcements, the midfield as well, our attack is awful. So we need to go on top of
You know,
Xerxes as well.
Let's
It's
cut you
woeful.
off.
Yeah,
Brentford
it's
have
good.
already signed his replacement. You know, they bought some big dude
from
you know.
Genk. Yeah.
From Genk. He's 23, but he looks like he's 30, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Quick one, side note, just in my head, yeah.
Thiago or something like
Have
that.
we sold
Like Tyrone
Palestri?
with hair, man. I can't lie, man. Let me show you now.
Looks like Tyrone with hair.
Trust me, I'm telling you, man. He looks like Tyrone with hair, man. You know what I'm saying?
it
Let
up
me
now,
go
get it
find
up
a
now.
new striker.
Hey, man, have we sold Palestri or not? Is Palestri still about?
Nah, he
Not
needs
yet,
to
but
go.
we'll
though.
sell him. We'll sell him.
I was just because obviously if Flo's just talking, we need another striker. I'm just thinking who goes out the door.
I feel like he looks Tyrone with hair, man. Do you know what I mean? Like,
No, right. It looks like
You don't
5
see
million,
it?
bro.
No, I can't see it.
You don't
I'm
see
sorry.
that?
I
That's
can't
fast,
see it.
bro.
No, Saeed, man.
Yeah, it's more
No.
Faz. You get me?
That is
Yeah,
fast,
yeah.
bro.
I don't know, man. But yeah, they bought this
Yeah,
one
yeah.
here.
He looks like my
Yeah.
man. He looks like is it we saw the other guy? What's the other guy, man? The other
Oh,
player they got.
Mbuemo.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Mbuemo.
Mbuemo.
Yeah, Rhino, I'm not gonna lie, I get Mbuemo a lot still.
Brother, yeah. He's 23, but bro, you gotta check his passport, man. Hey, he ain't 23, man.
23.
He's 23,
That beard's
bro.
lying, bro.
Trust me, he's 23.
They like these
Yeah,
kind
man.
of like
Man's doing the
bolo
Rashford
strikers,
thing.
isn't it? These bolo strikers.
Yeah.
That's how they
Brazilian
like
as
to
well.
play, innit? So they need a certain profile.
It looks like
Yeah.
Mark Viduka if he was black and had a beard, bro.
Yeah. What I mean,
Man, know about Mark Viduka than say
Oh,
nah, Matt Luka was a bad boy, man.
bad boy player.
Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I think Xerxes, like, you know what I mean. He's gonna get to the number 9 spot. Obviously, they'd have to battle it out and that. You know what I mean? So, bro,
That's it. That's what I like. Healthy competition. There was a day we were growing up and we had Sheringham, Cole, York, and Solskjaer. Like at the end of the day, if people aren't going to rise up to the occasion and want to improve and show that why they should be starting, I don't want them at the club. If you're going to cry, and I know I'm not saying Hoyland's crying, by the way, but if you're going to moan because there's one other player in your position, then sorry, this club ain't for you. And it's simple as
Exactly.
that.
Support the club.
Bro,
Yeah.
if you go to any decent club, yeah, you're gonna have to fight for your place every week,
Exactly,
really.
bro.
And that's how it should be.
Yeah,
Yep.
facts.
That's how you
Do you know
keep the
what I mean? I
standards
feel like-
high, man. That's what we need.
I think the club is moving in the right direction, man. I think this is good, man. Because I can't lie to you, man. The fact that it's done 17th of July, we're not even gone to America yet. Do you know what I mean?
man.
Like, we've got a game against Rangers on Saturday. I think it is Saturday.
Yeah,
You got, you know what I mean? Then you got to go America. Do you know what I mean? And then, do you know what I mean?
Who we got there? We got Arsenal, Real Betis, and Liverpool, innit?
Yeah. So I'm gonna be at the Arsenal game, but
Which
yeah,
is good though, because we're not overworking. I remember on stream last year moaning that we had too many preseason games
we had
traveling.
8-9 games, bro. Last
Yeah,
year.
we've got 3. We've
Horrible.
got 3 in America, 3, and then
Have
we've
we got City?
Unifield.
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no.
City,
City,
yeah.
but also they're all in the same area in
Yes, that's
Carolina
what I'm
and
saying.
you know
None
what
of
I mean?
this, none of this San Diego back to Miami, all that.
Vegas. Yeah. Because that's
Oh,
what
have you man seen Miami's new kit though?
Hey,
Miami's new kit into
Yeah,
Miami.
yeah, the little light green.
The,
blue.
yeah, teal, blue, orange, white.
Looks
Looks like the
wavy.
Miami Dolphins thing.
Yeah, it looks
Old
wavy.
man.
Yeah, but you got Bex there, innit? Bex is on the styling thing, bro. That's
yeah,
what
of course,
Yeah,
man.
true,
You know what I mean? You gotta look good, man. You know what I mean?
Fashion boy.
You know what I mean? What's this here? Lucas
That's
Paqueta.
big for West Ham, you know. Raw, okay.
Oh. Not if all. But I don't rate that guy, so I'll be honest with you, man. I'm tired of that.
I think he's a good player, Paqueta. Still, I'm not.
I don't know, man. Don't know, man. Him and Bruno Gomes, for me, too
Nah,
much. Like,
nah.
you know
Bruno
he was
Gomes to me is overrated. I know these man
over.
love
Yeah, there you go.
These man love him, but he's just an industrial
Yeah.
player, innit? Like that's cool, innit? But bro, like that's what man. I don't know Brazilians to be that, bro. You know them ones. It's like the Bruno G thing. I can't lie. He's just, you know what I mean, just a seasoned Declan Rice, bro. I'm not feeling it.
I got him
Oh,
season.
them man, even the
Yeah,
champ,
bro, seasoned Rice.
Declan Rice, man. I can't lie.
Yeah, bro, he's a seasoned Rice, bro. That's what man is.
I'm with you
know
on
the
that.
ones
Remember,
that
remember,
a bit of
spicy
everything.
rice
you know
from
what reminds me
Nando's
of,
and
yeah?
that.
You might
You know what it is
know.
for me? It's for the price, though, man. You know what it is? Don't get me wrong. Paqueta decent on the ball and whatnot. But them man are saying 85 million. Them man saying,
Oh, yeah.
No, that's wild.
100. These men were worth like 30, 40 million. Like, now it's just too much, man.
Nate,
Do you know what I
you
mean?
saying? You remind you of what?
No, I was saying Rice, man, it just vexes me in it. Like, every time I hear him, I think he's like, I'll be honest, his profile, yeah, people ain't gonna like this, I'll be honest, but and it's not under disrespect, so I rated this player. Rest in peace to this brother. But do you remember Papa Bouba Diop, yeah? Same profile.
Oh, no,
same
man.
profile. Wardrobe. Can tackle.
What did you say? You say
wardrobe. But that's about it, bro.
I mean, he was a physical demon.
Papa Bouba Diop.
Yeah, Papa Bouba Diop is his profile.
Do you think so?
And he was a baller, but it wasn't. He's not 100 mil.
I'm not even gonna lie. Papa Bouba Diop could probably move a bit better than him, you know.
Bro,
that's
what I was gonna say. Yeah. Man was a boxer.
Rest in peace, Papa, bro.
Remember that goal against United?
For me, bro.
At Fulham, you know when them man were at Fulham. I'm sorry, Portsmouth. Then back in the day.
He reminds me of Thingy, but he can't slap the ball like him. What's his name? Them brothers that were at Bolton, Davies or whatever his name. Reminds me of them, but he's just not got the technical in the final third as them, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Trust me. I could name it with 5 ballers back and then that would be class will be called world class right now, and they weren't called world class then. Morgan Gans Pedersen, definitely. Yakubu all day, every day. He would be the Haaland of Haaland nowadays. Yakubu, that's a fact. 100% because a bags man. I'm telling you now,
he used to bag.
Say again.
Yeah, he used to bag.
Do you know who was cold as well?
Ginola,
man. Ginola was a cold
Louis Boamorte, another one.
Ginola, you know.
These men will be called world class in this era. They'll get gassed off a few goals, I promise you.
Yeah.
And they were not world class back then.
You know, who's
that's my baller, man. Zonic, man. Zonic is my baller.
Man. What a baller.
Yeah, man. I wanted this Fabio Ruiz when he was at Napoli. And I don't know why United didn't go in for him. Do you know what I mean?
Cold, man.
Apparently, though, Saeed, I see something like he still could be on the move if they still get Yao Neves and that because they still.
They're going to keep him.
They're getting rid of Bugatti instead.
But they're only going to keep him because of what. But the figures what annoys me. They're only going to keep him because of what he's done at the Euros, not because they actually want to keep him. They're now like raw. Like, is this what man can do? And then now all
Enrique. To be fair, Enrique likes him though. Enrique likes him.
He does like him.
He was the one
he played him more. Yeah, he did.
Vitinha, man. To me, I love to get Vitinha.
Vitinha is one of the best midfielders right now, bro. He's a
I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I think he's when I've watched him, I've been impressed.
What an absolute baller.
Yo, quick one. Back on Man United, just quickly. Let a hypothetical, so we can't go.
Well, let's talk about the Enzo thing, man. I want to see what you guys think about the Enzo thing, man.
2 seconds, Norridin. 2 seconds. I need to know this. Given the fact that we all believe at the moment that Ineos are moving in the right direction, let's be honest. We've got enough weight in the bank to say, we can. Other than Norridin, okay, can't speak for everyone, but majority, 90% of us are looking at this, going, they are potentially moving in the right direction. Let's say the hypothetical is they carry on this all the way through this summer. What is the least you will expect from the whole club's performance for next season in terms of finishing the league? Like, what's the minimum you'll accept, or on an objective one as well? Minimum you'll accept based on trophies and finishing the league.
Top 4 and a trophy.
Yeah, I think top 4 and at least
top 3 Europa League and good football, blood. Anything less than that,
cool.
I want heads.
I hear that runs because Europa League's wide open as well.
I need good football.
Yeah,
and I need that Europa League.
So Europa League's a definite trophy. You're specifically saying Europa League.
You're taking Liverpool out of the top 3, and putting us in,
Yeah, bro. Like, bro,
okay,
that's right. Look, they've got a new manager.
And they've
we don't. You know them ones. Chelsea have a new manager. We don't. So the teams with new managers are not supposed to finish above us. Period.
Fair.
Not trying to hear it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm with you on that. You know?
So when you look at it, Pep, Arteta, Ten Hag, those are the 3 managers that have been here for 3 years plus. So them I need to be.
So we're saying 1 Europa League top 3 for you, Vance, yeah?
I'm saying
minimum.
Minimum.
Good priority, isn't it? You know that it's good football.
We need to play ball
as well.
Yeah, Norridin, I'm going to say it now.
Stadium football, but to me, I don't celebrate Champions League in it. I'm not asked about because until you got a team that's ready to win and to fucking compete properly in that competition.
I hear that.
I don't want to go to once. Go ahead, Saeed.
No, I'm just gonna let Tyrone because he needs to jet anyway.
I'm not gonna lie. First of all, I'm just gonna shout out all the Mandem on the show as always. It's good to all the Mandem are back together. I've been away for a little while, but you know what? I love the Mandem in here. I love that we can banter each other. Nothing's ever personal with sick. So guys, make sure you like the video. Big up Saeed every single time for putting this together. Like the video, people. Also, I am going to say that obviously I'm on summer holiday. Saeed knows my job. I'm on summer holidays finally next week. So I'm actually going to be able to do some content again. So Trafford Tunnel, Man United content. I'm going to be dropping a video tonight and then trying to do something consistently and then getting the Mandem on. So show love, come and subscribe. But yeah, man, I'm going to say top 4. You win Europa League. And like Nuruddin said, better football. But I also want to make a domestic final. So whether it's Carabao or FA Cup,
we'll make that. That's our ground.
Yeah,
That's our ground.
Yeah,
I think that's fair, man. Top 4, win Europa, make a final, and I want to see better football, like all man said. Because if you
that's the main thing, though. Better football. Yeah. I think year 3 now. We can all just say that we want better football, because I feel like sometimes positions. This is why I'm not really too focused on a position. To say now, if United finish 4th, but they play good football, they got Europa League. I'm not going to be like, why did we get 3rd? Because I've seen that United played.
Yeah. You can see it coming, the result anyway. Tyrone, we need to pressure Aaron, man. Message Aaron and I'll message him in it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
He knows Tony in it. We know one guy that knows Ivan Tony really well, innit?
I'll shout you after.
Yeah, we're gonna
guys. Make sure you like this video. Let's get Saeed and Rants both to 100k.
Yeah, 100.
Come on.
Big up Structure. Big up Rhino. Flawless every time.
Always.
Everyone.
Come on, King.
Come on, man.
Yeah, you
bro. Big up, man.
Love, bro. Nice to have you back, man.
Yo, for me, better football, because I always believe in the process to get to the result. That midfield has to be dominating and controlling the ball a lot better. And we need to see goals across the pitch. I mean, we spoke about it. I'm sure Saeed and Nuruddin will talk about it the other day, saying that we don't need to. Was it me, you, Flawless, saying like, forget all this 20 goal a season striker, just get everybody chipping in. Everybody chipping in. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, because it all adds up and that. And then, I think you'll be surprised what happens in this league, because people a lot of the time go like, oh, we don't know if we can go from 8th to. You don't. It fluctuates so much. Like, I do believe next season Villa are going to seize on the opportunity of Chelsea and Liverpool not having new managers, and they're going to try and push on and go to the next level as well. So if we're hungry,
they're buying like it.
Yeah, Villa are one to watch. I feel like if we're hungry and we can just play that good football, I feel like you never know what can happen, man. So yeah, top 4, better football. Forget trophy.
I agree with you, Leon, but we need to see something. We have to see a direction where we can see, okay, patterns of play and all that. We need to start seeing something. Because, bruv, last season, all of us can agree, when we're watching games, we just don't know what we're going to see. We know we might see a mad Casemiro header from a spot kick, or like a mad Maguire header, or kick, yeah, bro. I mean, from a free kick. Sorry, I'm on 3 hours sleep. I'm on 3 hours sleep, man. And Magnum. So
VG man said the loafer flick. You know that loafer flick in school.
I know, but it's still better than 2 lines of defense. But let's go anyway. Listen,
you're right. I knew what you meant. Don't worry about
it. Yeah.
I was going to let
do you know what it is, Neji? Neji, you see a typo, you know what it means, but you still want to say, "Hey, bro."
Nah, I actually didn't know what you meant, bro.
2 lines of defense. I didn't know what you meant still, but yeah.
Don't let me drop the 5-4-1 on, man, bro.
No, you can't talk tactics no more. But anyway, carry on, man.
But yeah, man, I just feel like Dallo screamer from outside the box or something. You could the random ones. You know what I mean? So I want to see our front three scoring more goals, and just see like some nice build up from the back. From the first phase, second phase. Just better. I want to see something.
Are you just saying them for you personally? Speaking for you again, so
I said that top four in the trophy. Yeah, top 4 in the trophy. But if we don't, let's say we come for, like, obviously you want to be 3rd, because what Rant said makes sense. But let's say we do end up being 4th. At least if you see something, it's going to be built on. Because we don't know how we play. We don't know nothing. These players are freestyling every single game. So we need to start seeing something.
Bro, the reason why I said 3rd is because we finished 3rd in his first season, bro. So finishing 4th with a trophy, in his 3rd season still is not progress, blood.
I hear that.
You know what I'm saying? Because I have to judge him against what he's already done. I can't do this fresh. It's not fresh start, bro. It's not. It's his 3rd season. Like, it doesn't matter which way you look at it. His 3rd season, 400, 500, 600 million spent. You've got to be doing better than you've ever done in your 3rd season, bro.
Yeah, that's a good
you have
point.
To be.
Very good.
You have to be, bro. Like, man have to keep it a buck, because when you look at all the managers that are still here, compare Pep's first season to his 3rd season, there was an improvement. Compare Arteta's 3rd season to his 1st season, there was an improvement. Maybe not with a trophy, but he won that trophy coming in halfway through a season. It was COVID and it was someone else's team. But man finished 5th after finishing 8th twice. That's an improvement. Man need to see an improvement. This is his third season.
It's a tough one in regards to expectation, in regards to what we see, because yes, we are moving well, but I believe we are going to be relying on individual quality. I don't see too much team. So what I expect, and
we're buying more individual quality flawless. So
that's the case, but we need to continue, and more so in the forward line, because like I said before, and I've said previously, yes, we are getting defensive reinforcements, we are getting midfield reinforcements. That's all well and good. Our attack is still a major problem. Like, even with Xerxes, our attack is still a major problem to me, because we don't create enough and we don't score enough. And I don't see the manager putting a system in place to help these attackers. So we are going to be relying on the individual quality of said attackers. So now if we get more, obviously, go on, Randall. Go on.
Yeah, just to carry that on, like, the players we have, like, obviously, you can make a criticisms about Hoyland and Garnacho and that. Big up Hoyland, my guy, though. But what I'm saying is,
your guy,
We're going to forget that one.
We're going to hold you to that one. You said that, mate. Yeah, he's going to hold you.
But what I'm saying is, these players are good enough to at least get more out of them, is what we've seen. There's definitely more there, so we need to see better from them. We have to. So as much as Garnacho might not be the best, there's definitely a system that can be put in place to get more goals out of this front.
But also we're not going to be relying on Garnacho for 30 Premier League starts. Sancho is back. Do you know what I'm saying? Rashford's here. Ahmad will get more minutes. You would think that the minutes are going to get shared around a lot better than they did last season, especially now with Xerxes here.
And that's where it is the big question mark, is because we don't know. I don't know regards to how this manager is going to set us up, and I also don't know, big up Lee Gunner every time, who is going to play in the front three. Like, I have my reservations about that. Like we mentioned Sancho. First thing I thought about after getting over the initial shock of Sancho being back and him and the manager having cleared the air talks is, how much game time are you going to get?
I can see Sancho and Rashford on the left and right at the beginning of the season. I'll be surprised. Plays that and then I think so, because they're the most experienced of all of our wide players. So I expect them to start. I expect Sancho to start on the right and Rashford on the left. That's what I expect.
But that's not a bad bench though, Rance, having Garnacho, Ahmad coming off the bench.
Garnacho's a better
scary
player anyway.
Better
do you know what I'm saying?
players.
And Ahmad, remember, when you look at the ages as well, Ahmad and Garnacho are 20 and 21 or something? So you got the youth man coming off the bench. Sancho's 24, Rashford's 26. Like, that's kind of how it should be anyway. The youth man should be coming off the bench, bro. Kobe Mino is 19. He's a youth man. He should be coming off the bench, bro. Like, we shouldn't be rinsing Kobe, because remember, if Kobe Mino doesn't get injured at the start of the season, this brother ends up playing like 50 games, blood.
And that's what I was into in regards to, again, back to recruitment, back to this manager. But to answer your question, AG, overall, definitely first and foremost, better defensive structure. That needs to happen with now. Defensive structure has to be better. Offensively, we have to be better going forward in terms of creating, scoring goals. Better football overall, just as a unit. Europa League, because of the new format, and you don't have Champions League teams dropping down. I'm looking at that and saying, go and win that. FA Cup, depending obviously draw dependent, but we've been far in that competition before. Again, go far in that. If we book a City and go out in the 6th round, I'm not going to be like, I can't lost the City. Same in the Carabao Cup as well. Like, the manager's done that. Take advantage of favorable draws, and if we do play better sides, or we play a City or we play a Liverpool, give them a game. Like we did. Like I said, it's okay if you lose and they're at their very best. I just go, hey, they were better on the day, but don't just roll over and play dead. Is my point. So that's pretty much down to it.
I Mandem the 20 shots as well. That needs to go. That's 20 shots.
That's why I said first and foremost, defensive.
Yeah, but you know what's mad though. Yeah, again, this what makes me laugh about that game, bro. People forgetting that Rosenberg, whoever they are, they're midway through a season, bro.
Yeah. And it was our first. We only had 4 players from the first team, and out of the 4 players, these men aren't even starters. One Bissaka, Mason Mount. You know what I mean? It's only.
And let's be honest. If I'll play devil's advocate for these. This is why I don't like extremists or lack of context. If that's what we're going to go with, and we're looking at we're looking at pre-season games, then we should be looking at the trophy that Ten Hag lifted in pre-season. That's also a pre-season friendly. But no one talks about that.
So that season we were beating teams 4-0, and then we lose the first 2 games.
You know what I mean?
My thing is, the thing about the pre-season is that I just want to see if there's a new shape. If the shape that we had last season is better, or we have like a plan for this kind of new style. Like, I want to know what. For me, it's not about the result. I just want to know that I'm seeing we're playing in the same style from preseason into the new season. That's what teams do. They evolve from preseason and then they go all the way to the new season, and then it gets better and better and better. That's for me what it is.
I'll be honest, Saeed. I think I'm personally from the football style of things. I still haven't heard what Wilcox or found out what Wilcox's style of football is. So again, that's just left to be desired. That's going to be assumptions from everyone, and we can probably only make up an assumption based off the type of profiles we're bringing in. But if it is that it's a drastic change, maybe the formation, for example. By drastic, I mean in terms of the way we play football, moving the ball forward and whatnot. If it is a drastic change, I'm not expecting to see that first 5 games of the season, not because they haven't worked on it, but because there are a lot of players that have just come back from obviously Euros, Copper, and if there's a lot of first team players that I believe that either that we've just bought in or that need the rest are going to have to adapt as well. So I'm going to give an adaptation period of 5 games in the league, depending on what team he starts and depending on what time they come back. They could surprise me. I could be wrong, and they actually nail it within the first 3 weeks because it's so organized and structured that the coaching is actually applicable to their talent and their ability to be able to receive information. So I could be completely wrong and go, raw, first game of the season, we're actually balling out. This is mad. And they look comfortable doing it. It could go either way, but I'm just going to be on the balance here because I don't know the style of football and say there has to be an adaptation period from players that have played with Ten Hag before and new players coming in, and depending on what Wilcox is trying to do with them. So I don't know, man. I would encourage people to have that adaptation period.
If we're looking at the formula that Ineos and the work that they've done so far has shown us, I don't think we're going to hear much about them bringing that statement out about the style. I think they're just going to go in.
I'm not after a statement, but what I'm saying is,
but you want to see it clearly.
We're going to have to see something, and then we're going to make assumptions and judgments because we haven't been told what it is.
Yeah, I'm on the same. But for me personally, what I expect next season is the really minimal basics at the start of just selecting players that complement other players. There's no point starting the season.
A balance, man.
I said this the other day. Don't start the season with Zertsky, Garnacho, and Rashford. Just don't do that. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't do that.
I wouldn't be surprised. But the thing is, Leon, I wouldn't be surprised if he did that.
No, I wouldn't be surprised, but I just know that that's what that leads to. It's like add that equals that. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it doesn't make sense to me. So it's like, and also as well, with our front three, I know obviously Flawless, you're 100% right on. They need to bag goals. We need more people in. Let's just interchange as well. We've got a lot of players that can come on and interchange within each other and read each other and stuff like that. We definitely have that in it. Do you know what I mean? I don't expect people to be too fixed. So yeah, let's see, man. Let's see. But definitely, what I'm going to go with what Nuruddin says. 100%. I've been screaming out for it. Just want to see better football because that leads to that.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, we're going to wrap up here because I need to shoot. So big up to everyone who's locked in. What a show, man. Listen, people complain about, oh, you lot are negative. You've had probably the most positive, unity. You know what I'm saying? When I say we're gassed about our club moving in the right way. Do you know what I mean? Then later on, you might see the full shades on from Nuruddin. Do you know what I mean? So who knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Do the half shades, you're going with the full shades. You know what I mean? We'll get there.
Calm, I need you child.
I've got a bit of message, innit? I got a message for all the racists out there,
Yeah.
Fuck on one, innit? You know what I mean?
Facts.
All of you. 100%.
Facts.
Times 10.
Facts. 100%.
So that's including Enzo and all the other Argentinian fan players that sang that dickhead song. And big up Fafana, innit, for coming out and solidarity with him because he's getting hella racist as well. And that Jackson guy, he's hold tight, Jackson, innit? You absolute Uncle Tom. You know what I mean? You know who you are now, innit?
No, real talk, even though we didn't speak about it, we see Wagwan and you get blacklisted straight away. Do you know what I'm saying? You get cancelled straight away, man. So Bon Enzo, man.
Yeah,
and Bundy apology as well. Let's just
we don't just because everyone comes out and calls it, then you apologize.
Sorry, got caught in it. Sorry, got caught in it.
Sorry, got caught. They see nothing wrong with it. That's why I recorded it live and put it out. You know what I'm saying?
You know the maddest thing. Last, when they won the World Cup, they were singing it, but people were like, the cut was only little, and it was me, the Martinez guy, the one who plays for Villa, their goalkeeper. He was the one who was chanting it. But it is what it is. But whole type of banner in it, and all these other England fans in it. I've posted a video on mine. Like when people tell you that this racism and hatred generally exists in this country, people try to gaslight you in it, telling you that these things don't exist. So they can suck on one as well in it.
Yeah, facts, people, man. Definitely the right message to earn one, man. Big up everyone who's locked in. Guys, get these likes up to at least 2,000. We've been here for what? 2 hours and that's been a lit show, man. Honestly, man. Big up Rants and Bants as always, bro. Make sure you check out the show me and him did. It was epic. If you man ain't seen that stream, bro, watch it, man.
Is that what you did today?
Yeah, bro, watch it.
I'm
Before
gonna
we did
catch up,
Mandem
man.
talk.
When I get
bro.
home, when I get home, man, I got the street
watch
there,
it,
bro.
man.
Yeah,
Rants,
watch.
love, man. Always.
Big up, man.
Come on, make sure you follow Rants nearly at 100k. Sarkadam City, let them know what you got coming up, man.
United Arsenal show later on, 11 to 8 p.m. So I'll be live with my Don TJ talking both United and Arsenal. But big up for having me as always, man. Always enjoy being on, you know what I'm saying, Mandem Talk, all-star panel. So yeah, man, and big up to the chat each and every time. But you don't run up the likes and subscribe, man. Get Saeed to 100k, because you should have been there already anyway. So make sure you do so.
Come on, man. Rhino, let them know, man. We got coming up.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna try and get into some shows, man. Leon, I might bring a Sunday show this Sunday.
Where's the Sunday show, fam?
Yeah,
bring that back, man.
Yeah, come on, man. Needs to happen.
So make sure you lot sub up as well. Hit up my artist MLizzy81 on TikTok. Run up the sound, 500 sounds, and we're gonna release the next single. So you lot make sure you run that up still. And big up the chat. Make sure you lot smash the likes. And big up the Mandem as always, man. United, you feel me? United.
Come on. That guy, Red Devil, big up, man. Always, man. Love, bro.
Yeah, big up, man. Big up people. Listen, I'll give credit where credit's due. I think your Toro is a good signing. I'm always about youth, you know what I mean, getting a youngster. And I think we got him for recent applies. But, you know, there's not a day to complain. Like I said, what will be. But he's got phenomenal talent. Everybody was after him. So hold tight, Liverpool, PSG, Real Madrid, innit? Hold tight. He's a United player. And like Tyrone was saying in it, Yoro. I'll teach them all about the stuff for them, innit? If you know in it, you know in it. You know. Like, you know what I mean?
No,
you
man.
know. Foxy Brown, man. You know.
Serious,
Big up. I'll be live tomorrow looking at Manchester United transfers. So I've got like a show for transfers now called Transfer Watch. So I'll be talking about that. But I'll be on a Liverpool channel tonight at 9:30. See the link. I'm gonna be sticking it to Liverpool fans, innit? Telling them as is. You didn't get no Euro in it, and you know what's trending in it? FSG out is trending. You know how it is. It's that time of
Bro,
the year.
the man can hold that, man. You know what I'm saying to you?
But you know what? I believe in their football structure. Sometimes they'll pull stuff out of the hat, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
But big up to everybody. Let's get Saeed and Rants to 100k independent. You know what I mean? Grassroots channels, man. None of this big hype business that all these companies promotions behind them. They're grafting every day, man. So just, you know, for the graft, if you like people who graft, you respect it, subscribe to their channels, like their videos, and watch what they're going up. Big ups as well. I call him the night walker, innit? My brother, flawless, doing madness. You know what I mean? The original graveyard shifter. You know, hold tight Leon with all the stuff that's got going on.
By the way, I kept nerding up here. What time did you leave my house yesterday?
5:30 in the morning, bro.
5:30 in the morning, man.
5:30 in the morning. Yo, Shakira came on you, and the rest was history. Shakira woke me out of bed. Shakira came half-time.
She's still got it, man. She's still
Yo,
got it.
I'm telling you, the hips don't lie, bro. Those hips don't lie. It's true, man.
Come on. Big up. Leon.
Yeah, and hold tight Leon for all the stuff that he's doing for the community and all the boxing and the filming. Check out Leon, innit? And Leon Realist, Rhino, all the music and all of that. And my brother, you know what I mean? Sunshine, innit? Hold tight, hold that to your dad with the food stuff and all the modeling and the love, bro. Love.
Got a name, Rhino.
We're out here. Love.
Come on, man. Big up Leon as well, man. Let them know what you got coming up.
Yeah, large up, man. I was just going to say, when you, man, finish that 5:30 stream, you know when Mandem go, who's live now? Just redirect it to Flawless. Don't even ask the question. Flawless is live, isn't it? It's just live. You know
I don't think you did.
24s.
I think he went better.
Flawless
Was it the Copa America, the final?
What time did you end up finishing?
Nah, we were still live afterwards.
I told you.
You know why it was, Saeed? Shout out to you and Goody. You know why we were still live? Because you know what we was playing? The football bingo game. You know what I'm saying? That's
always live.
We're running the game. Like, that's what it is.
Pro clubs, live, watch along.
Because we did the game and we was like, all right, we're going to run a couple football bingos. And then we ended up running like 5.
Addicted,
it happened yesterday. Yeah, mad addictive. Even after pro clubs yesterday, we was like, all right, we're just going to run a few. Yeah, it's like, all right, let's run this. Yeah.
We need a Mandem pro clubs, you know.
Yeah, we're joining.
Oh, yeah,
Flawless has got his
someone's
own
got it.
thing. Flawless has got his own thing. I'll just a couple shout outs. Staffy got his 5K. Big up Staffy.
Yeah, big up Staffy, man.
big
Oh,
up
shout out
Staff,
Staffy,
bro.
man, for the
larger
5K.
Flawless.
Love that, man.
Larger
Love
Flawless, because since the 10K, your thing's rolling over now. But I always say this: Rants and Saeed, very inspirational. Keep doing what you're doing. Listen, all of us know that life is a marathon, not a sprint. So, like, bear man out here selling their souls, taking rubbish deals or whatever, and cheapening the brands and stuff. You man are Chris, you're doing your thing, you know what I mean? And we may potentially have a little location to do the Mandem talk in person as well. We're talking about that now.
We'll be there.
So, yeah. But yeah, large up Rhino, Nuruddin, Neji, and the only other message I've got is if you're in Birmingham Saturday, we're doing an event called Run, Box and Vibes. You can run with the community, box with the community, get free merchandise, and of course, jerk chicken at the end. So if anyone wants to come, 100% free. If you're in and around Birmingham, hit me up on Insta.
Yeah, facts.
Oh, no.
Big up to Sunshine, man. Let them know what you got coming up, man.
Yeah, man. Same old. Obviously, love to the Mandem every single time. Every time we're here, man. Do you know what I mean? It's, the amount of people that are chatting about the show, man, it's nice, man. Do you know what I mean? There's good vibes, there's good energy, and a lot of people that I'm talking to at the moment, just in passing, always saying like how authentic it is. And that's because we're just out. We're unapologetically ourselves, and we respect each other for that. So. Do you know what I mean? Whether there's tensions or whether there's good vibes, it's all.
Wait, Neji, I didn't think they had like computers in Stoke-on Trent. I didn't think they had computers in Stoke-on Trent, bro.
Yeah, Walla. Javadio say, yeah. Flipping Wallen. Yeah, boy. Come on,
Walla, you know.
He's the worst.
Why?
He's the worst.
Come on for the phone. Anyway, yeah. Now, shout out to Leon, man. My light skin brother, bro. Yeah, man. Balance my head and everything. Lock off the screen, bro. Come off the screen, actually, bro. Because we're not having this conversation, bro. You and your damn gymnastics and whatnot. Flipping idiot. Fucking headstands for nobody. Idiot boy. Anyway, listen, Big Pop. Big Papa Fox and me got a couple of things lined up, man. A couple of food things lined up. Trying to go down to Telford, I think, and Bradford. So we might be outside the city with our food at the athletics meeting. I had my first competition back as well. So follow the athletics journey. I'm back after 5 years of being semi-retired, man. So I had a good competition, man. Almost touched 50 meters, which was, I didn't know where that come from, but I can't lie. But 5 years out, touching 50 meters, best is 55. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man, I'm hopeful for the next 3-4 years, man. We'll see
older, wiser.
But say again?
Older and wiser, bro. Technique.
Yeah, man. You know, I always say, like, I'm not starting again. I'm starting from experience, man. I've been throwing since 7 years old, bro. So 20 years or whatnot, minus the time, obviously, I had the road accident. Minus those times, bro. I've been in it a long time. So, yeah, hopefully, do you know what I mean? Come October, I'll be back into winter training. So you probably won't see me as much. But the modeling's going well. Norway's been confirmed now. So I'm definitely going to Norway. I think it's 20th or 22nd of August, and also got France at the beginning of August as well. So I'm out there, and obviously, yeah, I'll be knocking about for all the.
I heard Norway's nice, Neji.
As ever, man.
It is nice.
Only in the summer, though. Don't bother in the winter. Don't bother.
Yeah.
Clean place.
And I came back.
Fucking expensive, brother. But it's very nice.
My family's like there, innit? My siblings live there, innit?
You know what though? One thing I'll give them credit for.
This guy wrong.
If you live out there, yeah. If you do live out there, they give you a good wage. So
yeah, you get paid well.
Spending out there,
you get paid well. Facts.
But yeah, if you're foreign, you're going out there, you need a bit of change, man.
Yeah.
Facts. I go see family anyway. Hey, it's all good, man. Taking
there
care
of. Listen, people, we're gonna wrap up here. Big up to everyone who's locked in.
Saeed, ring me after this year. I might have the Mandem thing sorted.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely, man. People, we're gonna redirect to League Gunner, man. Apparently the Calafiori deal is off, man. So we're gonna laugh at it.
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me stuff.
Yo, people,
hold that. Wait. No. Stop. Don't do that.
California.
Emergency stream, everyone just laughing it. Just put laughing.
Yeah, I'm active.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in the chat.
Spam California.
California.
More like cauliflower, mate. More like cauliflower.
Eat your veg.
Yeah.